Hi, Dad. How's it
I
going?
see. I see.
So, so we are streaming, so that means your guys' names will have to show up on change your nickname temporarily to your guys' character name. I was just unsure if you're streaming it or not. I didn't know you were starting
Quick
making the
question:
change
Are
or
you
not.
guys getting feedback from me? I don't have headphones. That's horrible. I know.
No feedback yet.
Senpai, do you want me on music for you?
Yes, go ahead.
Awesome.
You can
Also,
be the
Dice Dad,
DJ.
you're not DMing this session, so you can't kill me. Like, you almost killed
I could still kill
Jolene.
you.
I mean, you could, and then that'd be 3 characters that have gone near death in a single day.
I think I'm missing. Who's not on that? There's only 5 people signed up. That means I'm missing a character. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know that may no 6 would be you, Bunny. Then who's the one I'm missing? I don't know.
You
I
have
got
Darwin.
Snips.
Someone named Raina trying to talk, but
No,
can't
there
hear
was 5. There's 5 people signed up. So nope. I tagged him, responded like, yeah, there's one more spot open. Nothing.
It's
So
a person named Raina that's trying to talk.
because I was
I'm not trying to talk. It's just that my speaker is picking up that it's there because I don't have headphones.
Okay.
I was totally that's is totally here. Totally is the one I'm missing. I think.
Don't forget, Bardbot can be very loud, so please go ahead and, like, right-click him and, like, turn him down just to where he doesn't blast your ears. We currently have him server muted.
I found my missing player. Dice dead. It's totally. I sent it. He messaged me like, hey, yeah, in 20 minutes. Yep. Yeah, so he acknowledged that it was in 20 minutes. So
Well, I mean, it's not 8 yet.
nope. Yeah,
However, at 9 I will
naps.
have to go and do some eye drops. I was wrong.
I'm just
I
going
did
to go
nothing.
grab a soda real fast.
Why do you just put your eye drop next to you?
Because I can't put my own eye drops in.
Where
Like,
do I
I'm
join?
physically unable to.
League.
All right, Senpai, is this your 3rd session?
Second.
Second.
It should be.
Okay.
It should be. We should be able to get to the second part tonight, which will get us in, and there'll be only one because this session will only run for like maybe 4 sessions,
Right.
unless how fast everybody moves. So
I'll let Sionia not be an idiot. Got it.
All right, cool. I updated the title. I had it listed as session 3. Also, it doesn't say it on our quest for followers thing, but we're actually at 72 followers instead of 70. So we
Really?
only need 3 followers tonight. We have nobody watching right now. There are 0 viewers at this second, but
do I have admin privileges? Where's Totally at? I'm helping this guy out here.
I still need to make a post about it.
No, I don't. I can't eat him into this room. I don't have privileges to do it. Okay, be there in a sec, so we'll do that. I'm on time this time, so nothing to do today, thank God. I did take a nap though, so I'm recharged. Oh. So how's every day going today so far? Besides getting your eyes prodded at, Bunny.
Hello.
Took a nap.
Hey, Toller.
Almost slept. Hi, totally. Took a nap. Almost slept through Thursday night Strahd. Woke up. Killed the demon. Almost
So
died by
your
the
character's
demon.
the only one missing, it looks like totally on my link, campaign link.
I just threw it in just now, so it might take a second to update that.
There it is. I've got it up. And
Sorry
can
to interrupt you,
everyone
Bunny.
can you totality?
Yeah.
Totality, can you go ahead and change your nickname to your character's name?
Will do.
Cool. You can switch it back after, but just for the stream we do that.
I'm shook.
Okay. You're Warforged, okay. Tempest, I like it.
Yes.
I just closed my owlbear. Like I'm smart, right? That link's no longer good, guys, because I just closed my owlbear. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Alrighty. Where do I hop in to get to the platform?
There should be a map link posted in the Thursday game channel. There's a
But I
specific.
might have broke it, so that link might not
Ooh,
exist
that's
anymore, Dustin.
that's fun.
Oh, did you have to make like a whole new one?
Yeah,
Let's
I
see.
accidentally closed it out, so
Pazuzu Senpai's Thursday game. Let me see. Owlbear.
yeah,
Or the second one.
I'm gonna go ahead and send the next link again just in case, because I think I might have broke it by accident. Oh my!
I just refreshed and it seemed to be fine for me. Oh, hi everybody.
Hey.
Just for good measures, I'm gonna go ahead and. Where's my game?
Everyone's favorite time wasting gnome is
Here you
back.
go. There's Albert Linkos. I think that one's the proper one, so disregard the first one and go ahead and join the just the one I just posted. Since I
Okay,
did it.
I think I'm in. It says mound. You?
Tozo. Okay, now it's working. So you could change your name too, by the way, by right-clicking or clicking on it, right-clicking or something. I don't know. Edit your nickname somewhere on that thing. You can edit your nickname on Albert if if you want to.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not familiar with this.
You hit the little
pencil.
pen looking thing.
Oh, oh god, oh, god, no, no, that's a wrong token. You guys did not see that. Disregard that token. I'm looking for your guys' people tokens. Put your guys' people tokens.
All right. Well, I am going to leave this to you guys. I'll be checking in periodically, but go ahead and let me know when you're like 10, 15 minutes away from wrapping up so I can come back and make sure the stream gets shut down.
Alrighty then.
I accidentally left Pazuzu's stream open for I don't even know how long the other day because I walked away from the computer and their game ended like earlier than I expected, and I was not there to turn it off, and I was very embarrassed.
Ideally, I think we should be going till 10. So.
All right, cool. Yeah, just make sure to like send me a direct message or at me so that I get the notification. But enjoy, everybody. I will talk to y'all later.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, so you guys are in the city of Flan. Those that weren't here that are new to the session, basically you guys were tasked to find some lost books, lost scrolls from various people throughout the city by the... Where's my notes at? This is a recap chat, those that are watching the stream. So you guys arrived in Flan and you guys all were started at the Crooked Crown Inn where you were approached by... What's her name at? I have my notes. Give me a minute, sorry.
You're good.
A member of the Black Fist. Her name was Burrell. She was from Mineral. She's very well known. So she approached you with a request saying that there was some stolen product that was those. I'll just do a little recap right here. These scrolls, these books were stolen. A string of thefts had been reported in various people who worked in the Scholar Square. And so as usual, this itself is unusual. This itself is not unusual. What is unusual is nothing obvious of value has been stolen. The theft began 6 nights ago and has occurred every 2 days since then. So you guys went to the library to go to your guys' link, which was... What was her name? Where's my lovely character I liked playing? Cassandra, I think her name was. For anyone
Cassandra,
which
beauty.
Rudywine, which is basically she is the keeper of the books. She gave you guys information that a book was stolen from 3 individuals. Atlee Glimmer, which is the first. The first stolen book 6 days ago from office of Alligar, a wizard who maintains small shop of Scholasware. The book was trusted weave Trastani on the Wave, titled The Wave, a collection of imperial and practical observations. The second book was stolen, belonged to Martin Foss, a retired adventurer residing in Flan who kept it in his private collection in his home, the Noble Quarter. The book was personal, more of Ren, long dead ranger, reputed once of Flan's most famous citizen. And the third and final book occurred last night and was the book titled Lord of Lineages of Flan, and it was possession of Agian Lamarck, a local noble who specialized in history of Flan and significantly genealogy and hardly of consent offers 100 gold for your successful retrieval of the stolen books. So you guys, the adventurers that were here last week, went to Martin Foss's, which he told you guys there was a little combat with his daughter. I got some XP for that, but the main thing was should the party no, his office. He goes to his office and returns with a book that he describes as being bound identically to the description of the book that was stolen from him. He requested the adventurers check the rest of his collection and make sure that it's still safe in the library. Chuckling to himself, he's just having the books from the same. He suggests that having a book from the same collection will likely make it down a bit easier. So he wants you to check, make sure his rest of his collection's safe. But other than that, you guys have 2 more people to talk to. Go ahead and introduce your guys' self, starting from top to bottom. What your character is, what race, what class.
Joining the group is a new fella. He is a human. He looks like he's like a very young adult, like maybe 18 years old. He has short brown hair, hazel eyes. He wears the common clothes of a peasant. Carries a staff in his right hand. He says he is a sorcerer named Simon Crab Creek, but please just call him Simon. Or he says he's been traveling to find new lore, new information, and he has heard about your quest and wants to help.
Nice. I guess that puts me next.
Yep, next person. I was muted, apparently.
Gilbip Disillusion this, a forest gnome wizard. He is short, even considered short even among forest gnomes. He's a bit uppity and annoying, but he is quite good with his illusion spells and makes a living as a street performer, like a street magician.
Good with his illusion spells, please.
He's I with his illusion spells, all right?
Joining the group is Olaf Rickelson. He's from far to the west on the Sword Coast. He's a half orc, pretty big one, 6'9", and pretty grim and taciturn. Typical half orc fighter.
And then we've got Ralna Longshield. She is a tinkerer, and She comes from the Caldish dwarfs, artificer. So she ends up creating lots of little things. She knew from a very young age that she loved to make things, and that being that she's from the Long Shields, her great grandfather had actually was the defender of Ithaca, and he was the the great defender of Ithaca. He was able to outsmart his nomads, and so some nomads that were coming in. So he decided that his family was going to continue to study and learn through education, and so she's become a sage, and is come into fallen to be able to the Lord Sage has summoned her request. She carries a hammer and a small dagger.
All right. And joining the party, my character, his name is Shock. He is a Warforged Tempest cleric. Now, he doesn't know much about his past life. It's all a blur of visions and memories. He doesn't know what god or deity gave him his powers. He just knows that his earlier friends named him Shock, and he has an obsession with storms.
Oh my gosh, your favorite is back. Hi everybody, it's Sionia Leslen! I am your favorite Fey Noble bard, right back at you again. I have an obsession with all things pink, cute, and bread. So, let's see if we can find these stupid books and get on to the fun things. Honestly.
So what would you beautiful adventurers want to do as you guys kind of still sitting in the training grounds of Martin Foss after he just told you that basically showed you a book that's almost identical to the book that was one of the books that was stolen, particularly one of his books that were stolen, but he also emphasized that he wants you to go check on the wrecks of his collection. But it's up to you if you guys want to go ahead and contact either lead or go ahead and check on his collection. It's totally up to you guys.
We should probably check the collection and be normal people.
But honestly, since the way you guys did this, you could make the stops as you guys go towards the library again, technically.
Ooh, we should do that. So, as
So,
you all know, the library is on the way. If we check the other stops, but while we're going to the library, we might all have to end up in the library anyway. So, why do extra walking?
so the one closest to your lovely dwarf fighter, to pick you to that is Agan Lamarck. He is your noble.
Ooh, I can talk to a noble.
As long as I get to zap something, I'm fine.
So,
Let's
could
go talk
also-
to the noble.
alrighty then.
Fine with me. Can I shock him?
But
No.
Alright.
That's not necessary.
I'll keep
I
my
mean,
hands
if
to
he starts-
myself.
If he gets to be shocked, I'll let you know. Are you a Warforged? That's so cool.
You know, people keep calling me that, so I guess so.
Yeah, you look like a metal man. There's new people here. Hi, new people.
alrighty then.
Hello.
So,
Give me Simon bows.
Ooh, fancy! And Sionia will do like a little spin in the air and do a curtsy. Nice to meet ya.
so Agan Lamarck is a historian and noble who dabbles in Henry and genealogy. Although he resides in the noble quarters of Flan, he works a small dusty shop in the Pudol Plaza during the day. He deals with primarily history, Flan itself, as well as that of its noble house. But for small commission, he helps folks write letters and even drafts occasional legal documents. As expected, he has many books within his study. So, you guys go ahead and travel. That's just what Arm Lamarck, those that don't know, those around here to give you guys a little more, give you information about him. So it's about midday. You guys left early morning. About no, technically, I think you guys woke up real early, and then you guys got
5 a.m.
and then you guys went back to bed. So you guys probably left about, I don't know, I think 9 a.m. So you got there about 10, 11 ish. So it's probably about 12 after you guys done with this interaction with Martin Foss. So, you guys piece something.
Sione's just gonna take the lead, starting to walk. There's like a little clops whenever she walks because she's wearing orange point shoes as she looks to everybody. So, why are you guys here? I mean, I'm just here to have fun, but like, why are you all here?
You guys
Is it
are
a
at
secret
the you guys are like at the training ground, so it's probably like, I want to say probably about right here on the edge of the river.
Crane's response is, I hear there's gold in this.
Oh yes, 100 pieces. Kind of cheap.
So it's still probably
What more
about
reason do you need?
Valid.
so it's probably about a couple mile walk. Even though it may not look like it. I don't know how to put a grid on this. Unfortunately, I'm not the greatest with owlbears, so probably about a 2 mile walk. So
Actually, from where we are right now to the orange square, the first orange square underneath the P in Podol Plaza, is 20 feet. That's what it says. So you can make the 10. Every 10 feet is a mile if you want.
that works for me. But I'm assuming it's on the outskirts of town. That's where the training ground's at. So
Things must work differently around the Moonseed. Has this Agen Lamarck fellow killed many enemies for the city of Flan in battle?
Oh, I have no idea. I just came here from the Feywilds.
Oh, fascinating. You'll have to tell me all about it sometime.
What is Simon again? Is he human?
He's human.
How tall is he?
1 second, let me roll on that right
So I'm gonna have two of you guys. So two of you guys volunteer to roll. Well, a percent on dice.
What?
D100?
D100.
The other one.
So Silence, that's one. Who wants the next one?
I got a 19 on mine.
82.
So 19 and 82.
I don't want to get accosted again.
78.
Okay.
What did you want? Sorry.
I only need two. So there was the you said 19 to 20, and what was the other one?
82.
Okay then. Let me go ahead and look.
He's
Well, that's
5'11".
very interesting.
Oh, I don't like that tone of voice.
Oh, fun.
I mean, it's not as bad as you think it was, you lovely people.
Not as
Well-
bad as it was the last time where I literally got shot from the sky.
I mean, that's your fault from flying in front of a clearly flying.
Oh, for getting a nat 20 on the crossbow!
I mean, my dice felt very greedy today,
Your
alright?
dice
They
were
felt
out
greedy.
for blood last week. I get it.
I don't know how they're gonna roll today, so for sure.
Ionia.
And I'm gonna go. Where's my lovely D4?
He's
Well, no
about
matter what we do, is
5'11".
not a problem lightning can't
Don't
solve.
Not bad.
Ooh,
That's
lightning.
not as bad as
yeah.
what it was.
No.
And the next
that's
one
bad.
was 82, correct?
Correct.
So
Ionia,
the
like,
first
what?
10 miles, you hear some. I need everybody to roll a perception check. How about that?
10 miles.
Next,
Jeez,
the first mile.
Okay, I was about to say 10.
I got a nat 1 for a 6.
Oof.
I got,
13.
let's see,
A 12 for
5.
Gilbert.
The 19.
I think your passive would be if you guys go ahead and take your passive if it's higher than your roll, or go ahead and roll for it. So
Passive 15.
Diane, you're
Passive
19.
11.
Olaf for passive 12.
You guys you clearly hear some whirring songs in the distance. They're kind of you look up in the sky and they look like almost humanoid figures flying in the sky.
Sione is just gonna fly up to them because she has wings.
Oh my god.
Did you forget that she was a variant tiefling?
Am I sure? If you want to. Are you flying full speed or like taking it easy? Because I need
Taking
to
it
know that,
easy.
unfortunately.
It's a take it easy. It's like the fly
As
a
you
little bit.
fly
just
a
to
little
get
bit
you.
closer, go ahead and roll a nature check for me.
Ooh, she's bad at those. Not as bad as her perception. All right, it's gonna be
An 8?
16.
They look. Oh, 16? They're
Yeah.
harpies.
Oh shit. Yeah, no, and she like closes her wings and just drops down and yells at somebody. Probably Olaf yells at Olaf, "Catch me!"
Let's see if they notice you, beautiful people. Oh my god, how do I roll nat 20 on T Beyond? Well, the harpies notice you coming up to them. Bunny, you didn't make you were steady, but a nat 20 says
Fuck
they're
you.
like, oh,
Why do you always get the nat 20s with me? I hate that.
I rolled D Beyond this time, not this time. I used
Yeah,
my own
not
D
your
and
own
Beyond.
time. Your dice
So
want blood.
the harpies one of the harpies start telling you back to the party. There's two of them.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm gonna
Every
take a sharp up and I'm just can I try to slice her with my rapier as I go up?
well, you're already flying down. That's when they start pursuing you.
God damn it.
You flew down as you see them. You start flying down. So at the moment, you could, if you want to take a tail back or you want to land with your party, it's totally up to you.
I'll take a tail back and then use my movement to fly to drop down.
All right, so it's gonna tell. So you half movement. So you'll have, since the harpies probably. Let's see if they're caught off guard or they know what you're doing. You try to do this stealthily, or do you kind of like just do it?
Oh, I'll do this stealthily.
Okay, roll ahead and roll like a sleight of hand check to see if you can pull your rapier out without them noticing. Because they clearly see you, but they see you flying down.
21.
All right, you tell back. Go ahead and roll hit.
Hell yeah. My dice want blood. They're coming back for you. All right, that's going to be a 19 to hit with the rapier.
19 does hit. Roll damage.
That's going to be 10 damage with that rapier.
10 damage clearly does hit. I'm just pulling up my calculator.
We love calculator. Oh, here, now I got to get music.
Do head and do like, can you do like alluring like singing? These are harpies.
Sure, I can get siren
Or
song.
screeching. Sirens work too.
Do those of us on the ground see how many harpies now?
She noticed it. So you already noticed that there's two humanoid figures flying, but your lovely your party member flew up there. She can make out they were human figures, but now she knows that they're harpies.
So basically, we don't quite understand what's going on at all. Just looks like she's flying around having fun.
Oh, you guys,
Yeah.
I think that's how
as
she
she
is.
tells back, you guys can roll another perception check if you guys like. But at the moment, when you guys rolled, they were too far up, so you guys predicted that they were flying humanoid figures. Your party member went to go investigate, and then that's essentially where it came out from that. So she's just getting the attack because
Alright.
they didn't notice her. She looked like she flew back down and then took a quick turnaround.
I'm still using my passive 15.
So as you get a little closer, you clearly know that they're harpies. But after this attack, it's gonna be initiative. So I'm gonna let her finish, roll her damage, and then what was the damage? Funny.
I thought she had
Oh,
said
sorry,
10.
I was muted because I was fighting stuff. If you'd like, I can do 2-weapon fighting as well and get another attack in with my dagger.
I wouldn't say, since you're doing it like flying down and your style, I don't know. I would say no at this moment because you're kind of like,
Okay.
the way I describe it, you look like you flew down and then flew back up, and I was under influence. You were, after you done that, you were gonna fly back down to your party. You don't
Okay.
get caught in the midair by two harpies. So
Yeah.
if you want to, you can. If you want to get between two harpies, but I don't know if that's a good smart idea.
I'm gonna pull an Elliot. Hell yeah, let's do it.
All
Keep
right,
between two harpies
so
like you got between two scarecrows.
you could throw a dagger, I would say, and then it's gonna be initiative. So you roll, what was the rapier damage?
10.
For the one?
I got
10?
full damage for that rapier.
Okay. And then go ahead and roll your roll to hit with your dagger. No bonus, because you know 2 up advice works that way.
Right.
You-
It's gonna be an 18.
Okay, 18 does hit, so just roll the dagger damage. No pluses because
No pluses. Got it. So it'll just be a slash with it.
oh, be throw. Well, you can't really. I guess if you want, you could either throw it or like slash it. So it's up to you what you want to do from there.
It's gonna be 4. So I'll do like a quick kick up with my shoe because she's a really good dex to
Okay,
like
you do
slash
so.
the harpy.
All right, you do so. That's 4 damage. Now it's initiative, everybody. And then I'm gonna say you land back down your party. Does
Yep.
that work?
Yep.
Okay.
She flies down and
So
goes.
she's
okay,
like,
I just killed the harpy.
Nat
I just
1.
flashed the harpy.
oh god. If everybody could do me a favor, if you guys could either drop the initiative in my channel on the Discord, or write it on your character for me as the owlbear token.
Second Nat 1 of the session.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for sharing the good dice, Gil Pep. Yeah.
Yeah, Gil's fine. Unless you want to be fancy and call me the Fantastic Fusion.
Flusenbeist.
Okay.
I love Go Pep.
I don't know what's doing that.
Where is my token?
Let's see. I'm going to put it on my token for you as well. I'm just
Okay.
struggling with Owlbear. There we go.
Not too bad. It's not nearly as bad getting freaking bullied by thugs. Just saying.
Yeah, that was mean.
I did. Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys know. I did roll 4 harpies, but I re-rolled it, so you guys didn't have to deal with 4 harpies.
Thank you.
I drew max on the harpy encounter, so
That's
Fun.
mean.
I re-rolled it. So after re-rolling, I went to it too. So I was generous, but don't get used to that. Okay, so I already rolled their initiative on the owlbear. Does everybody put their initiative on their token? Or their character, everyone do it? Initiative's 19.
Where's my token?
Oh, you can just pull one over. What are you?
Yeah, pull one.
I had to make one real quick at the start. I lost
Spider.
my actual token. That's not what he looks like, but it'll have to do for now.
I have tokens for the harpies too. I actually made them.
Nice.
I went with a shield, and somebody else went with a shield.
Mm-hmm.
Just put your names.
I don't know how to even change your name.
You just click on the token and.
But you could
it'll
also.
pop up.
It might be easier. Those that want to. So you could also just if it's easy for you, you could just put it in my chat if you like, guys. Like the Discord chat. It's only up to you guys.
Can we line up our tokens by initiative?
If you guys want, you guys can. I haven't rolled their initiative quite yet, so I'm looking for.
Okay.
Where's my? I'm trying to look for my token at the moment. That's essentially what I'm doing.
I have a better siren song that I can play.
So as I'm doing this, I'm sorry for the delay. For some reason, I guess I didn't finish downloading my token for the harpies. So.
Are there many winged women in this city?
Every day we're shuffling. Just like.
I thought it was just me, but it looks like there's more. Except those aren't actually people; those are harpies. So like, be careful and like watch your ears because
I
they
mean,
will try to.
you could
steal.
totally. I've known characters to romance them, so.
I mean, Sionia might. She loves women.
They're ironically, one's a woman and one's a male, so.
Yeah, she swings both ways.
A little
So I'm
something
just
for
saying in
everybody.
general.
Nah, this bard. You know how much charisma this girl has?
I like that a lot better. I like that a
Yeah.
lot. It's
Just-
okay.
I am gonna server bean really quick. Just to let you guys know, if you need to, right click on Zappy the Bard and turn him down because this music can get kind of loud, and I don't want you guys to miss Senpai.
Oh, he's good. For me, I turned him
There
down.
you guys, as harpies. Got tokens. Look at me. I'm being professional.
Oh, they're pretty.
So
Oh, whoops.
this one has. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd he go? Why is he all like that? I don't know. This took damage. That just indicates what damage it took, just letting give you guys heads up.
Okay.
And their initiative. One rolled a 18, and the next one. I'll have them go at the same time. Oh yeah, they practically went at the same time, so. They're both at 18, so.
They are pretty, but I don't feel like getting myself pecked at right now.
Alright. I've rolled the 21. Go ahead and take your best shot at him.
They are still in the air, flying down towards us.
Yeah, one's flying as it's going to help out its comrade.
And how far up are they?
The one that's up far is probably about 300 feet. The other one's the one that is where your lovely your flying companion.
So it's like on the ground.
Got a pick you want to use? Question. I'm so confused.
I'm talking to
What?
Olaf. I'm helping him with making a token. Here, DM me, Olaf.
Okay, so everybody's initiative. It looks like Shock, you at the bottom of the round. Gilbert Flumbless, you're nat 20, so you're gonna be that. What was your initiative? So can you put yours in the chat too, Bunny? If you don't
Oh,
mind.
sure.
It's just easy to keep track, and then I can come in and clean it up later. I don't think Dice Head will mind. Is that everybody's initiative write it in?
I believe so. Is Raina's? Yeah, Raina's in there. I think we're good.
Alrighty then. So, what are you gonna do, Gilbert?
Question. It's a very good question. They are far too far away from my only offensive capability. So now I'm trying to
You
think.
can hold an action.
That's actually
And
a
when
really
they
good.
you could hold an action. I'm just giving you an idea. You could hold an action and then go ahead and
Or
It's
you
not a
can
bad
dodge.
idea, but if it's not a cantrip and the action doesn't get triggered, it burns the slot.
it's the spell. Oh yeah, you're a caster,
Yeah, it's
aren't
at the
you?
first level. So,
Oh.
okay. So the first thing we're gonna do is I am going to cast. Oh God, no! That's can only take up a 5-foot cube. That's not gonna help us out. I'm going to run and try to hide behind something. That's what I'm
What?
gonna do. I don't like a box.
Yeah.
We're like in the alley, right? Like I'm gonna try to duck behind a corner.
Not cowardly whatsoever.
No, not at all. Not at all.
This one's probably about here. This one's about here.
I got lucky when we got mugged. I'm not taking the chance again. So do you want stealth, I guess?
Oh, actually, no. This one's probably close enough. The one that's right here, you probably hit the one that's touching down right here because I'm assuming it touched down briefly after your companion touched down. This one? You could
Okay.
probably hit this one.
Yeah, no, we're still definitely going to try to hide behind something. A box, a corner.
Right is an action.
I think I can hide behind.
Okay. What do you want to do?
I'm going to use hide as an action. I'm going to try to hide behind anything I can.
Okay. You're hiding. Okay.
And that be my action. So we'll
Sure.
say just whatever movement and action it would take to get behind anything to be out of sight. I like that.
You had the 19. Someone had a
That's Olaf.
19. So. Okay, Olaf, go ahead. What do you want to do?
What's the distance to the harpies?
The one that's touchdown in general range, you guys, I could go ahead and I'm assuming touchdown roughly, so about, what is that? So we're doing 10 increments, that's about half a mile, so I'm trying to increment that in no, she's probably, yeah, it's probably within range. I would say it's within range of you guys. The one that did touchdown, the other one's still flying down.
So she's around like where Sione is, which is by the party. Sione's like 30 feet from the party.
Mm-hmm.
So, if I move my full 30 feet, I would be in melee range.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna move up to the harpy that landed and attack it with my sword.
Okay, roll to hit.
That one.
That definitely does not hit. I need you to roll a percentile dice.
D100, where are you? Here we go.
This is how I like to do nat ones. That's really bad, man. You're having a bad time.
40.
What were you using?
Longsword.
Okay, so as you get there, you're such enthusiastic to hit this thing. You're like, yeah, I can hit it because it's on the ground. You trip on a rock. Your sword, you trip on a rock, so you're gonna take a D4 damage falling on your face because it hurts, and you're also knocked prone. So you're gonna take 1 damage. You're knocked prone, and your sword is now yeeted. I'm trying to indicate a sword right here. I'm gonna go get my shapes of power. Your sword is right here. Whatever you're hitting with is way over there. You're also knocked prone.
How much damage?
Not your 1 damage. And you also lost your sword. Whatever you're hitting with, it's as you land, your weapon just slides across the ground, and it's where that orange mark. I should probably bring orange mark's probably about right here. Let me get rid of the other one. You're on your face, you're prone, so next turn you will have to take your turn to get up. Who's hiding way over here?
Well,
Where's
I'm
this
just
person?
trying to get rid of that token because I found a different one.
Okay. So that's your turn, 19. Wolof, that's your turn.
Yeah, I'm done.
Not your brightest moment, unfortunately. So it's gonna be so it looks like their turn next since they rolled 18. This one's gonna go hard. This one's gonna go ahead and sing Luring Song, 300 feet, which it's definitely in range of you guys. Have you applied downs a little bit? The one that's flying in is gonna Luring Song, so out there. This one's flying. Luring Song. The harpy sings a magical melody. Every humanoid and giant within 300 feet, the harpy can hear this. That can hear this. Her song must succeed a DC Wisdom saving throw, or be charmed, and just till the song ends.
Guess
But
who's
you know,
got
Shock-
advantage?
Shock, you're also immune to being charmed as a Warforged, right?
I'm pretty sure Warforged are. Luring
Yeah.
Song. Here we go.
What's the
So-
DC save?
What
We
is
have to
it?
make a
DC.
wisdom.
DC 11 Wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
I got
goodness,
13.
I
You
have
make it.
no pluses to this. That's 16.
21.
Okay, you guys all make the save. Who else did
I
everyone
got
make
a
the save?
7.
Oh
What are
god.
you saving
Who
against?
got the 7? Who got the 7? Who's unlucky? Who fell for the
Ralma.
sexy song?
Is it a wisdom save?
Yeah, it's a wisdom save. Who got the 7?
Ralma.
Okay,
Oh.
so this is what happened to you.
I got
Okay.
7.
Who 2 people got 7?
2?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's a very low DC too.
Whose turn is it?
It's their turn. It's the first harpies, the one that just flew and sang. Those that made the save. So I'm gonna highlight the ones that didn't make the save, so I know. So you are gonna be blue. Who else didn't make the save?
Wolfire.
Wolfire. Which? Wolfire.
I got you.
Yep, there you go. You guys did not make the save, and this is what happens to you. Sync throw or be charmed. If the song ends, the harpy must take a bonus of some quist's turn to continue singing. It can stop singing at any time. Song ends if the harpy is incapacitated. While charmed by the harpy, the target is incapacitated and ignores the song from other harpies. If the charmed target is more than 5 feet away from the harpy, the target must move on its turn towards the harpy by the most direct route, trying to get within 5 feet. It doesn't avoid opportunity attacks, but before moving into damaging terrain such as lava or pit, whenever it takes damage from a source other than the harpy, the target can repeat the saving throw, and charmed target can also repeat the saving throw. Each turn, if the saving throw is successful, the effect ends on its target can successfully immune. A target that successfully saved is immune to the harpy song for the next 24 hours. So,
We're all immune.
Yeah, the ones that made a save, but those that
But is
are
that
not
to
so
that
lucky,
particular harpy song, or is that to all harpies?
all harpies. You only can be charmed by one harpy at a time. So this one is it. Blue's good. You're within 5 feet. You're not within 5 feet. So within 5 feet, you have to move towards the harpy on your next turn.
What was the name of that again?
The what?
The name of the spell again?
It's just the ability. It's a luring song.
It's just the harpy ability, yeah.
I could put it in the thing for you guys if you guys want here. There's my chat. Those are under the fact. Here you guys go. I just jumped it in my chat, guys. So
Oh wait, it is to this harpy song. So the other ones were not immune to the other ones.
Only one
Chose.
harpy did the song.
Yeah, so the other harpy can still.
Yeah, the other
Potentially.
harpy could still get us.
this one gonna go ahead and
We're
this
only
one right
halfway
here.
through, guys. How the hell did you snap somebody out? Backhands.
Doing damage to them. They can repeat the save.
I'm sorry. I thought that I was being attacked because I started to get followed by a harpy.
Oh my god! You can shrink the token size. Okay, let's see who I'm gonna hit.
It's not even letting me click on the token.
You have to switch to the little hand to move tokens. Is this the orc that you picked right now? The one that's
Yeah.
affected? You're affected, correct? That's Ulfar?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have to move to the harpy that's over there, so. Which you were in 5 feet, you were right about here.
He's prone at the moment.
Yeah.
Log roll towards the harpy.
Whoever's right here, though, this harpy's gonna go ahead and hit ya. Gonna try to hit ya.
Who?
Going the directly in front of it, Simon?
Okay.
Gonna go ahead and make a claw attack at ya. Does a 15 hit.
I'm going to use my reaction right now to deny her that hit.
What ability you have to be? You have to let me know.
I cast shield. It's a reaction when you get hit.
Okay. When
Adds
you get
5
hit,
to the AC.
and 5 to the AC.
Yeah,
Is it just that instant?
yeah, it's one reaction. I get an AC now of 20.
Okay, it also has multi-attack, so it's gonna go and attempt to hit you with the club. 8 does not hit. I'm assuming.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, shield lasts until the start of his next turn.
Alright then. That is their turn. Your guys. The next person on the. I think it's gonna be your turn, Bunny.
Simon.
I think whoever's 16, I think would be the next, if I
Yeah,
remember
unless
correctly.
it's Simon.
I don't see Simon's AC. Where's
Simon's
he at?
17.
Oh, 17. Go ahead and go, Simon.
Also, shock saved. He's immune to isn't he immune to being charmed?
Yeah, I'm not immune to being charmed as a Warforged. I'm immune to being put to sleep, but I saved anyway.
Alright.
He's fine. So,
I'll take off the
Cauldron, Simon, it's your turn, man. What do you want to do?
I look at the harpy that just attacked me, and I cast Firebolt.
Okay. Firebolt, is that a roll to hit or just it's a roll to hit, right? Spell hit?
I rolled to hit, and I definitely fail with an 8.
Yeah, barely, but you definitely fell. You yeet your firebolt. It just kind of like looks at you, and then it like kind of looks like it just hits the firebolt out of the way, or kind of just dodges it its way, or no, it shields itself with its wings.
Your
Okay,
wings are so pretty.
they are quite pretty actually.
I'm really
It
sorry
has
for
pinks
attacking
and
you.
it has pinks and turquoises and blues.
Oh my gosh, it's like Sione sisters.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're
Sione.
heading. Sione, is now your turn.
Yeah, it's my turn. Can I improvise and like try to talk to them?
Let me see their alignment. It depends on their alignment. To be honest,
Yeah.
they're chaotic evil, so I'm going to say no.
Actually, in Tasha's book, you can try to parlay with monsters.
I mean, to them, your guys is their prey.
It's a
So
D1. DM's rules.
I
So
wouldn't consider that right now. You're their prey. So to them, you're their food at the moment.
Yeah.
You can try, but since they are chaotic evil, it'd be at disadvantage.
Would it be a persuasion?
What? Let me see what languages they speak. I think they don't. It doesn't. Let's see. I would say harpies. I don't know. I'm trying to think what language they speak. It doesn't say what language they speak, but I can maybe
Common.
consider they speak. What? Go ahead.
They speak common.
Okay, they
Yeah.
do. Okay, so it would be persuasion at disadvantage since they are arcadic level, and you're kind of their lunch at the moment.
Okay, let me grab my other dice. Yeah, Sayoni would look at them and go, "Really? You want to try to attack us? Come on, we're so not worth it. I'll buy you dinner."
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
No, I had a nat 20! Ah! But that's okay. I'll take the 22.
And that's a disadvantage. That's a
Yep.
disadvantage.
I had a
They're
nat
like
20
they
and this
they
has
kind of like ponder. I'm like,
whatever you
do
guys
you
want.
have anything shining at you with you at the moment?
Oh my gosh, yeah, I do. And Sayoni will like start like pointing at all of her jewelry that she's wearing.
This one kind of points at. What can you describe your jewelry to the harpies? They are gruesome collectors.
So all of my jewelry is from the Feywild. I've got these really pretty amethyst earrings. They have little diamonds in them. Each one of these butterflies, and she'll like point at butterflies on her chest and on her arms, are Fey symbols. And like she'll lift up her skirts to show like glittering garters around her thighs, and like her necklace is full of gold and sparklies. Like everything's sparkly. She's wearing a ton of bracelets.
She points towards your earrings. She's like, she kind of looks like she points towards your earrings and kind of like gestures to give them to her.
Totally. You'll leave us alone if I do?
And she's like, yes. Yes,
And
I
like
will.
Sionia starts to take off her earrings. Can I insight check the harpy?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sweet.
You could even go ahead
I
and
don't
set 'em.
trust harpies.
Wise.
Yeah, always wise. It's an 18.
You do know, just with that, you also know they are gruesome collectors and they do like shiny things. Shiny valuables, object other trophies. They're sometimes fighting with each other for the night to right to claim them. But at this moment, they look like they just chose their prize at the moment instead of killing you. She generally just looks like she wants it to collect it for her nest.
While
Me and
they're
Sionia.
talking about
Oh, go ahead.
while they're talking about like, trading shiny things, you just see Shock kind of in the background, kind of lifting up his cloak to try to cover his shiny skin. He's like, no, not a part of this.
You're a bit too big to take by
I'm
the
rusty.
two harpies.
I'm rusty.
The harpy's definitely telling the truth.
Sionia starts to like take off her earrings and like she hands them both to her and like she'll take off a couple of her bracelets and go, here you go, sign a good fave. Oh my gosh,
And
they'll look so pretty on you.
The harpy puts them in, and then she go ahead and flies off. Anything you guys want to do as this harpy flies off, or do you guys
want to
let her
take your
fly off?
boyfriend with you?
She kind of like looks at you. She looks back. She's like, "Not my mate," and she kind of just flies off.
Ed, do you also want jewelry? And like Sionia will hold up her necklace.
That one might be a little too far unless you're shouting at it.
Yeah, I mean she's got that.
But
with
I
her.
would
She
say
can
you would
shout
have
with
to
her.
persuade it next turn.
Sounds great.
This one's gone.
Woo.
Parlaying with monsters are pretty awesome.
And Sionia will just like flick some hair behind her shoulder and go, that's my job.
That was the singing harpy that left.
No, not the single one, unfortunately. It's the one that Sion already damaged. So 9 now, which is also charm, but you have to move. If you're with a 5, you have to move closer. So at the moment, there's. Let me see the harp luring song at the moment.
Rolna ends up hearing the song and she says, do you guys hear that? That reminds me of the soprano from Tokar's greatest observance.
Okay, so if it looks like if target is more than 5 feet away from the harpies, which you are, the target must move closer. So you have to, on its turn, so you have to move closer to the harpy.
Yeah, she moves as close as she can, but there's water there.
It doesn't. Let me see what it says about damaging stuff. It says
I guess she can swim like another 5 feet.
such a lava or pit, whatever it takes, damage from a source other than the harpy. So you want to take damage from the water? Just go ahead and make a. To swim, I would say athletics or acrobatics. Either one is fine. Whatever's better for you is fine for me. Which one's better for you?
I don't see athletics on. Oh, there it is. It's +1 for both. I got 4.
You make your wisdom saving throw again because you're drowning now. So you can make your save again. And after you make your wisdom save, go ahead and make your
wisdom save is 20.
You make your save, but after that I need you to go ahead and make your you're drowning, so that would be your Constitution save.
That is a 10.
You're doggy paddling. It doesn't look too good. The water is like kind of rushing, so you're keeping above the water, so you're good for now. You're doggy paddling, but you're not very good at swimming at the moment. You needed an 11 or a 12 to make a good swim, but you're doggy paddling at the moment. Shock, number 1. What are you going to do? You're the land of initiative.
All right. How far away is that harpy? About.
You're not in the water. You guys need to be like right here. You guys are all on the surface. So this is shoreline. It's probably beachside.
Okay.
Let's go ahead. Not too far. It looks like it's hovering above water. It's hovering, so it's not too bad. So it's about 5 feet away from you.
Oh, it's 5 feet from me.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna make a Warhammer attack against it.
Okay, go ahead
If
and
it's
do
5
it.
feet away from me.
Yeah,
Bloody
it's hovering
organic.
above the ground, so it's 5 feet away from you, about 20 feet up. So
I got a 6. That's not enough.
6 does not hit. You kind of just sit there. You kind of lose your footing, even though you're a giant warforged. You kind of slip on the slick rocks at the
I'm not
moment.
giant.
No, you're a warforged. You're made of metal, but you just slick on the rocks at the moment.
Yeah.
The like beach rocks. You're
In
unable
that
to hit.
case, I will just use the rest of my movement to kind of move downstream to see if I can't get ready to catch someone if they get swept away.
All right, sounds good. You could do that.
Which way is it going?
He is right here in the water, so I'm assuming he'll probably. Let me go get my little tool. He probably, if he does throw stuff, he'll start going down this way. So
Okay.
that would be top. I think that's it. Also, the one that I think it's all for, but you're knocked prone. Everybody went so far, so it's gonna be top of the round. I don't think I'm missing them, but if I do, let me know.
Oh wait, does it get an opportunity attack against me since I left its
No.
Okay.
Not at the moment. All right, so okay. Top of the round, is everybody there? You guys sleeping on 9? Gip. It's top of the round.
Gil?
And so how far away is this bad boy? You said it's 20 feet up.
It's 5 feet across and 20 feet up at the moment. From you, let me see where you're at. You might be even closer. Yeah, you're 5 feet away and 20 feet up. So
And then here's what I'm gonna do. And it's gonna be a good one. So hold on to your seats. I am going to.
I'm excited.
I'm stalling. I don't
rolls
actually
in
have
that one.
I am going to use minor illusion to make myself to cast an illusion basically on top of myself that looks like foot tree.
Okay,
Re-cementing my hiding even further.
go ahead and roll deception.
Ooh, how good am I? Ooh, that's a 7.
You think you look like a tree. You look like so he starts making a minor illusion, right? But it turns out
My
it's
arm
more
is
like a shrub, and his arms are literally the it's like a shrub tree, and his arms are like the little off branches. So it's not a very good illusion, but he thinks it's great. 19, it's your turn.
Okay, Olaf stands up using half his movement.
And you're still charmed,
And
so you have to
walks.
take your movement towards the harpy.
He walks 15 feet in the direction of the harpy, saying, "Oh, song pretty."
Oh.
Mm, I would say I don't think you could. Can you dictate your movement? I think you move as close as possible to it. So
Yeah, he was 15 feet closer.
okay. Oh, most direct the road trying to get within. You have to get within 5 feet of it. So are you within 5 feet of it?
He was prone before, so
Yeah, but I was
upside.
prone, so I had
Okay.
to use half my movement to stand.
I forgot about
and
that.
then 15 feet is what's left.
So you're there. It's a pretty song.
Music pretty.
He can
It's
The only
do.
one
harpies.
who's allowed to charm the
Trading
orc is
program.
me.
Who just put that thing in there? Who just put something in there? Oh, Shock, the Warforge. Oh, you made a different Warforge.
I'm trying to get as close as I can to what
Your
I used to have before.
transformer.
First one looked like Ultron.
Okay. So it's you're there. It's their turn now. What do they got? What does this lovely, cute little harpy gotta do? As you get closer, those you see, these leaves are a bit more dull. It's like oranges and greens and yellows. It's clearly a Nell.
Olaf will get lucky and someone will slap him.
So the harpy's got to go ahead and oppose strength
don't
check
I-
to push the
don't-
one that's already charmed. You made the same, correct?
I forgot.
You-
I
oh,
think
yeah,
we
you
have to
made a
make a
save.
save.
No, only when you take damage from another source. That's when you make your save for the thing.
But it says at the end of every turn.
Read a little before that. Let me go ahead and double check what I read. But it says when it's 5 feet away from Harvey, the Hermes must turn towards the Harvey by the most direct route. Trying to get within 5 feet of it doesn't avoid opportunity attack, but before moving a damage drain such a lava, moving a damage drain such a lava pit, whenever it takes damage from a source other than the Harpy, the target can repeat the saving throw. A charm target can also repeat the save. Okay, so go ahead and repeat your throw. Saving throw end of turn and also let's go.
That was a wisdom save, correct?
Yeah, at the end of its turn. So yeah, it's a Wisdom DC 11.
16.
You make it. It's the
And,
Harpy's turn now.
Olaf shakes his head and goes, what?
The Harpy's going to go ahead and roll to attack the one that's in the water.
No.
You're in the water, so
Do I get any more armor for that or no?
no. You're kind of just
Okay.
floating there, doggy paddling. But I ain't going to be asked to give it advantage, so I'm just going to roll general dice. Can you guess what I did? Oh, yeah, it critted. It critted this time. My first crit of the night.
Woo!
I'm getting super lucky. This is my first game.
No, it's my first crit of the night. I haven't did any crits since then. It's just my first crit of the night. I've been generally rolling. That's not too bad. It's 10 damage.
Okay. So, do I just take it down 10 points in the D&D Beyond? Okay,
Yep.
cool.
It has multi-attack, so it's going to attempt to hit you again.
All right.
It rolls a 4. It doesn't make another hit. That's its turn.
Nope.
So 17, it's your turn. Simon, what do you want to do? Simon, no sleeping on the job.
Oi.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear my name being called. I will cast firebolts at. Oh, no, wait. I'm going to cast magic missile at the last remaining harpy.
Okay, it hits. Magic missile, you don't have to roll a hit. Are you hitting all of them? Are you shooting all your targets at it?
Yeah, 2 damage.
It takes the 2 damage gratefully. 2 damage.
Oh, there's a D&D Beyond chat. Look at that.
Yeah, I just rolled a counters. But... so that is that your turn?
Yeah, end of my turn. Oh wait, I want to do one. Never mind, I can't.
Siona.
Go ahead and
It's
make
your
that
turn.
wisdom check for me. I'm gonna charm him.
All right, what's the DC?
13.
Oh God,
I'm low. I'm sorry.
that's a big number. That's a big number. The wisdom's not. Is it a straight roll? It makes exactly 13.
Damn. Can
Yeah,
I try
that's
to
it.
persuade him? Can I use thaumaturgy to make my voice loud and like hold up my necklace and say, "I'll trade you the necklace"? And like puff out my
That's
feathers.
stretching
to make
it, buddy.
It's up to you.
It made it save, so it knows that it's. I think it knows that it's been charmed, correct? It's been, or it hasn't been charmed. I forgot.
It's only if I actually was able to do
Okay. It's a free action to talk, so go ahead and talk to this thing.
Hey, I'll trade you my necklace. Or I can help you find a mate. And like she'll puff out her wings.
Oh, like
Listen,
this
you're
is
letting
where
me play
this
a
is
bard.
going.
You're letting me play a bard. This was your first
Go ahead
mistake.
and
Are you
persuasion.
rolling seduction?
I mean,
It's gonna be
she is-
persuasion with a performance roll.
They're both
Or actually, no,
+5.
persuasion and then charisma check.
Okay. So persuasion rolled off my thing. It's going to be a 19 on that persuasion.
Yeah, let's see, rolls it.
And then
It sees intrigued. Let's see if you can do its charisma.
Alright, my charisma is 22. I got a 19 plus 3.
It kind of lands right in front of you.
Hi.
And kind of like, its combat's ended. You guys
let me
now
play
have a
a
harpy
bard.
companion at the moment, I guess. I don't know, like... I mean, do you put a leash on it? What are you doing?
I mean, I can, if it's into that.
What
It's up
did
to
you?
you.
What did you do to it?
I entranced it, obviously, and like Sonia is just gonna like gently
You
wrap
promised to
underneath
find
its
it's a
chin.
mate. He's like,
I said I
mate?
could help.
Okay. So it's gonna help you. It's under the influence and you're gonna help it find a mate at some point of this adventure. So it uses. It's a harpy. I don't know how you're gonna get this into town, but okay. Go ahead and put harpy in your inventory somewhere. Companion, organize. I don't fucking know. Allies maybe.
Can we kill it?
That's
she'll,
up to you guys as a
pop up
party.
and hold him. Henry is not to be killed.
Its name's Henry now. Okay.
His name is Henry.
I'm gonna put it over here.
I don't
And
understand.
You asked me to play a bard.
What is the
You
Henry?
already had a bard. I never asked you to play bard. You already had it coming into the game, so.
I did. I asked, do you want a bard? You said, yeah,
Oh,
sure.
this is a great game.
Here's its stuff, bunny.
Wait, so is that a Henry or a Harpy?
This is Henry B. Harpy.
I'll never understand you organics.
I'll never understand people who aren't Fae. Ooh, actually, and like she'll like tap Henry's nose. I can send you to the Feywilds, and you can find all the mates that you want there. I can send you to my court.
I'm trying to see, like, just look at the Harpies chart. That message, it wouldn't let me send it properly, so. You have a Harpy companion.
I have a
And then
Harpy
what was the other percent I roll? I forgot.
You had me do a persuasion and then a charisma check, and the charisma check was a 22.
And what was the percent on dice when it came to the other? So you guys get through the counter. Initiative's over. Where's my pencil?
Olaf goes and picks up his sword.
Sorry.
I don't care. You're now
If you
have
could
to find this person
take
and
the
you have to
token.
find this harpy a mate.
I can send it to the Feywilds. It can go to the Feywilds and find a mate there.
Okay. And that was 82, correct?
Yes.
You guys travel for another 10 miles. You guys are probably all like right here.
Floated down the stream.
Someone remind me where we're headed.
Or is anybody gonna help the person floating down the stream?
Oh yeah. Sionia will like fly over
I
and
got in position to do that. I was ready.
Sionia will fly over and like grab him and be like, "All right, I can help you lead you there, but I'm not strong enough to lift you up. That's gonna be on you."
This is a funny encounter. I kind of like this. This is gonna be fun to roleplay. You see, go ahead and roll a perception check. This is gonna be fun. I like this.
Give him the DM smiles. That's gonna be a 13. I gotta go and get some medicine really quick, so I'll be right back.
Okay, go ahead. I'll wait till this. This is gonna be really fun for me to roleplay, so I'll wait till you come back, buddy.
So where are we now?
You guys are about 10 miles. You guys are outskirts city. The other counter that you guys rolled. This is the other counter you guys had. You guys rolled 82. So I have it up right now, and this can be really fun to roleplay. So this is basically waiting for Bunny. She has to put some eye drops in, I think, or something. She has to put some medicine in.
Okay.
Oh my god! I gotta look at the image for this guy. I didn't expect.
Anyone else really excited about that new book that came out?
The Grim one? Is that the new one? Or am I mistaken?
The Rich's Ravenloft. The new
Ravenloft,
stuff that comes with it is amazing.
Ravenloft. Let me look that up.
Von Richten's guide.
Yeah.
The domains of dread are pretty cool. The fact that it comes with like everything.
I don't have an intro. I have to. How's everybody doing tonight, by the way? Have everybody have fun so far, minus little counters?
Oh yeah.
The mechanics in it sound cool. I've never been a fan of the setting.
The what? The Van Richten?
Yeah, he was talking about it.
Van Richten Ravenloft?
Yeah.
The second book in Ravenloft? Essentially? Brovio, essentially?
I like the setting. It's just depends.
Hey, question. When
I
can
need
I
a drawing of
use
my character.
Okay.
Finding a
Go ahead.
photo.
hit dice?
When after short rest. So you guys probably want to rest once you get into like the town or whatnot. But right now there's you guys are walking at the moment, so hit dice. You can regain hit dice when you take a short rest.
I definitely think of creating a half Hex Blood or a damn
I'm back. I'm just not gonna be able to roll any checks for a little bit.
So as you guys walk in, you you see every roll a perception check.
Where are we
Passive
walking?
fine. You can roll, you guys are walking into town. You guys this is your encounter, right? Last encounter going into town. So
12.
you can take your passive, or you guys could just roll. It's up to you guys.
15.
That's 11.
11.
You guys all see this. You see
12.
this man. You see someone riding really fast in the distance towards you guys. He's like, halt, 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 halt. He's riding a goat. This goat, he's claiming that it looks like a guy dressed. He's like claiming, he's like, you guys are dragons, halt. You guys are disguised as dragons, halt. He's like, dragons I see, dragons. My gallant steed, gallant. And he's pointing to his goat. He's like, I am a gallant knight. and I think you guys are dragons disguised as humans. And he's wearing looks like pieces of. He says, "I'm a renowned knight," but go ahead. He clearly wearing looks like different sorts of metal, and he smells ferocious.
My character has a dragon-like sheen to him, like many scales across his body.
Sionia literally has wings and a tail, so.
I'm a metal man. I don't know what you're
30.
talking about, dragon.
He's like, "You guys are dragons disguised as humans. I know it.
I'm not
I've
even
traveled the
human.
world to." He's clearly nuts. He smells like.
Who are you
piss.
calling a dragon, sir?
You! I am the gallant knight Dwarven Gorvin. I've
I ain't
traveled
no
several
dragon.
and slayed several dragons.
I step
As he
forward.
gets closer, the smell of urine and booze and gets stronger.
I will point the guy into cast minor illusion about 30 feet out of like a tiny dragon, so it looks like it's soaring very far away. And I will be like, "There's a dragon."
Go ahead and roll deception.
He reeks of piss and drink.
In his armor that he says that his glorious battle armor is literally just looks like pieces of metal trash cans, metal corner pots.
When
Can
he
I help out with
casts,
that minor
it's
illusion?
when he
21.
casts the illusion, I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to make a little like a roar sound, just an instantaneous little dragon noise.
Kind of like he's like, "Dragon, dragon, onward!" And he rides past you guys with his goat. As he rides past you guys, he smells piss and booze. And this guy, and it's just kind of rides off into the distance to go after this Lucian dragon.
Oh, that certainly happened.
Silly little man. He smelled like peas.
It did smell like piss.
What was
You know,
piss
I
smell like?
remember reading a book similar to that once.
City be full of eccentric people.
Books. Oh my gosh, the books!
Who's this?
Oh
this
yeah,
person
the
that-
books. We need to go get the books.
Who's this person right here that put this token in?
No idea. I'm blind at the moment.
All right, you
Oh,
guys
no.
arrive in town. You guys can stop at the tavern that's on the basically entrance town to go ahead and rest up, get some lunch. You guys also have Tarpy. Are you just not disguising him? Or are you just gonna bring him right in?
I'm gonna like throw a cloak over him and like tie it and make
Alright.
him look like fluff up his hair and be like,
He's like,
"Go with
"Madam,
your
where are we going?" He calls you Madam.
Oh, we're gonna go get food. You can call me Queen if you'd like. Or Cyan.
He's like, "Queen, where are we going?"
We're gonna go get food. How about lunch, boys?
All right.
Do all
You
organics
guys-
have Henry Harpies?
Oh no, Henry's a very special harpy.
You guys are in town. You guys have you guys go to the Crooked Crown. You guys can go to the Laughing Goblin. There's several taverns that are basically in like, and probably in the outskirts of town. You're probably the Laughing Goblin, which is just a tavern owned by a goblin.
Sounds great.
Sure.
Sounds like the only place we can actually walk in with a harpy on a leash. Let's go there.
Yeah, Sioni's just holding on to Henry. Listen,
He's
she
like,
loves
"Welcome,
this.
welcome into my Laughing Goblin. We have jokes, we got food, we got entertainment. Come, sit down.
Entertainment to tell.
Can I have a warm plate?
He's like, "A
We
warm
have a-
plate coming right up," and he
You have
hands
a
you
winged
literally.
man
Oh,
that could sing over here.
he literally hands you a warm plate.
Okay, I just hold it up against my face.
Ralma speaks in Goblin and
That
she
is all,
says,
thank you. And then I just kind of sit down on the ground.
Good.
I buy cheese bread.
Hey, one at a time. Rayon, what do you say to Goblin?
Ralna says in Goblin, "It's mighty nice to be here. I'm exhausted from today so far. I've been in the water and dripping wet. I need to find someplace where I can put my cloak.
We got the beautiful rooms. Just go right upstairs. It'll be 1 gold piece.
Those that won't hear last time, where you guys, the party we were here last time, you guys all have basically the adventuring guild, which you guys are basically fenced through to come here. You guys have basically a voucher for room and vouch, so you guys could just present that to them.
Sounds cool.
So I present, and then I take the key to be able to go upstairs for a short rest.
So you turn it looks like almost like you see pinks and purples curtains along the thing, pictures of different goblins, and you see a very goblin side door.
Be right back.
And you walk into the room. It's a very small bed, almost like a doll's bed.
Well, this ought to fit me just fine for tonight.
Okay, Cauldron, what were you saying?
She's only
Someone was
like
asking.
35.
Okay. Next person. What do you guys want to do?
Ooh, Sayoni will look up.
In the morning, we should see that Argon Lamarck fella.
Oh, we should probably be able to do that before the day ends.
You guys could take a nap.
I mean, we could, but burn in daylight. And Sayoni will look over. If I sing and dance, will that give us enough to get us all some food?
Sure.
I returned.
Even though you guys have Vetrip has to pay for food and lodging, but if you guys want to perform, you can.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do a performance check. It gets me to use my big dice to where I can actually see numbers.
You mean
Listen,
your
I have a
plushie?
giant
Actually,
D20 pillow.
I've never actually seen someone actually sing for their supper.
Oh, I've done it all the time. Why spend money when you can perform?
But roll your performance check.
What is that? That is a 19! Alright, so that's a 19 plus 5, because I know that I have 5 performance, it's 24.
It's a love of your performance.
She brings out her hurdy-gurdy and begins to play for you all. Yes, Sionia plays the hurdy-gurdy and the accordion.
So, Simon, what do you want to do? Is she performing at the moment?
I'm going to buy a chunk of bread and some cheese.
You do so. That'd be 1 copper.
Doc kind of walks back up to the bar and then just puts the plate down, but just a little too hard because he's made of metal and can't quite feel it correctly. It just kind of breaks the plate.
There's another. Oh my goodness! I have to clean that up right now. She makes sure you're not bleeding anywhere, and she starts sweeping up the plate.
Just give her that blank, expressionless stare. Then turn around and just start using thaumaturgy to make little thunder noises.
You do so. You get some breaded cheese. It's you get the breaded cheese. It has mold all over the cheese, so it's a very exquisite, very rich cheese.
Me?
The one that ordered the cheese and bread. So the cheese has heavy mold on that you can squish in, so it's very
Nice. He uses his minor spell for fire to melt the cheese right onto the bread.
You do so. Anybody else want to do anything in this tavern besides the rest?
Oh, I want to.
You can roll your hit die, by the way, those that want to. I would say this is you could just all roll your hit die if you guys need to.
He enchants the cheese with the light spell. So now the cheesy bread that's blue is now giving off bright light.
They eat exotic foods around here in the Moon Sea, don't they?
What are those books that we need to do something about?
You guys enjoy your performance is wonderful. They give you your food for food. Whoever spent money gets their money back, and they also give you 2 gold pieces, Iona.
I've
For
been
your
trying to find
performance.
what she plays.
Apart from
Pirate
being
music.
rich and a prominent citizen, what do we know about this Argon Lamar?
Got a lot of books.
He's a noble.
Oh, he is a noble. Yes, I'd be able to talk to him. I just need to change my clothing.
So
I can give you
Ronway
this much.
goes down and wants to talk to the goblin owner. And
Okay.
in Goblin says, "What do you know about Argon Lamarck? I hear that he's into history and genealogy."
Not much. He doesn't come here very often.
Do you
He'd
know where
rather go
he
to the
does?
much. Well, he's always cooped up in his shop, so or he's always conversation with other nobles, so we don't see him very often.
This
Do you know
goblin,
where his shop
he
is?
doesn't really. He's like, oh, it's it's in the Pablo Plaza, about a 15-20 minute walk from here.
I go and relay the information to the party.
Ooh, I could walk there. I would be able to find a place to change, and I can pretend to be a noble. Well, not pretend, but you know. Up to
I kinda-
you guys, though.
I kind of lean over to Siona and I just, how much do you think we could get for the hoppy? Just kind of whispering to her.
Here's my dice.
Olaf doesn't trust the harpies. Kind of giving it side eye, waiting for it to
She
turn on us.
hisses at you and goes, "How much do you think you're worth? I know quite a few buyers of the Fae who would love to have you."
Oh, I'm worth quite a lot, actually.
3 gold max.
Oh, that's no, a little bit more than that. More like 4.
No.
That's a
You
lot,
try
isn't
to
it?
bargain for yourself. You're just gonna get paid less.
Mm.
We're not
Okay.
selling Henry.
So that's a little bit. That's what you guys know about him.
Well, I
I
think
said
that
in the chat.
Siona's correct, and I think that we should probably get going before he closes shop for the day.
Oh, yes. We should. Oh, wait. And Sayoni rushes up. Can I get some bread, please? As much as you have, or as little.
He looks towards his wife. He's like, get the bread bag. Yesterday's bread will do. We got lots of that. We got to throw it out anyway.
Take it all. How much do you guys want?
Well,
The guy's like, take it all. And they give you several baskets of bread. Spice bread, sweet bread, dessert bread, dinner bread, spicy bread.
I
Sayoni
like
is
bread as much as the next man, but what are we gonna do with all this bread?
And Sionia like reaches into her chest and pulls out a very sparkly bag and begins to dump the bread baskets into it. And looks to Henry and like walks over and like hands him a roll and then hands rolls to everybody before munching on a baguette.
So I'm assuming you guys start walking as she's stuffing her face with bread.
I'm holding my bread pillow right now. My 40-inch tall loaf.
Here's the
Who
shop.
bred that?
Usually, in the Feywilds, there's not a lot of chances to get fresh bread. So, I get as much as I can. It's been like 3,000 years since I've had a lot of good bread. They always like to add weird things to it. Like there's maggots in some of it. Ugh.
I like sweet bread.
Oh, sweet bread's delicious, but spicy bread is where it's at.
Already. All ready for this, guys?
Let's do this.
Bring it.
The small building in front. Have you guys arrived? You guys see a small building. The front door opens into a small, cramped office. Looking within, you can see a number of different Harley banners from walls, each hanging above look like gladly decorated family trees set into the frames. Oh, hello there. Lamek depends on sarcastic as he looks at you guys sarcastically on his face. I am very excited to be part of this.
I'm be honest.
I want to ask about the books that have gone missing. If he knows about those books.
Shock probably doesn't know either, though. Hello?
So if there,
He's like, look, we got here, we got a freaking can. He says, he's like, look at this. All I see, he kind of like describes your party. He looks at the Warforged. He's like, look at that. We got a can. Very sarcastically.
Goes
He
right over
seems.
Shock's head.
He's like, oh, a butterfly too, looking at Siona.
She just gives him a big smile.
Oh, and a
actually, he's
garden
not a
decoration
can,
looking
he's a
at the
Warforged.
gnome.
Okay, that's a little bit racist. Like she calls him out on that.
His words cut deep. It's almost like his sarcasm is as sharp as a blade.
Are you using
I'm
vicious
curious.
mockery on him?
Curious. How many men have you killed to become a noble of this city?
I don't kill. I simply make them disappear on their own volitions.
How does a man come to be a prominent citizen without fighting for his country?
Information, knowledge is all I need. But before you, after this, still this. Go ahead and continue.
Oh, okay. Now, sir, I'm sure that you are not very well aware of the Feywilds, nor any of the hierarchy of the Fae. So I'm going to be very frank with you. I don't care about you. I just want information. However I can get it out of you, I will. And don't even try calling for the guards. They won't hear you.
As you look at him, I'm going to describe him to you guys also. He's a handsome human male with long black hair, framing a narrow face. His piercing green eyes that seem to be made of, especially for looking at people, contempt. He dresses fine clothes, silk linens, and wearing no less than half a dozen galley rings on his fingers. One of these rings bear the signal of the Lord of Alliance. On the palm side of the man, if a member of the Lord of Alliance suddenly reveals himself or herself as part of the faction, against separately shows his signal.
That actually changes her response then.
They're
She
just
just leans.
opportunities to learn the. Good.
Go ahead.
All right. So, what do you guys want to ask this very sarcastic, rude man?
Gotta
We could do it one at a time. So we'll go ahead and do it by Discord. We'll do it at Discord order.
That's Gilbert, or is it Simon?
Simon, go ahead. If you have questions for this man.
Or is it Simon?
Simon.
Sorry, I'm thinking of what to ask him, and I really
Next
don't
person.
know.
If you want to think, you can.
Yeah, he says nothing as I'm still trying to think of what he would say.
That means the next person is Gilbert.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to duck behind Shock's legs and cast Detect Magic. Going around the room. Did I see?
I mean, or noble. He probably his rings are probably there's probably several rings of his rings are magical.
Olaf will ask him,
Which is not too strange because he is a noble, so it makes sense that some of his rings are magical.
Anything else looking around the room?
Nope.
All right. Well, that's not out of the
So,
ordinary.
so a book was stolen from you. How long have you had this book, and where did you keep it?
He's like, I. It's who's asking right now?
Olaf.
And the half orc, right?
Yeah.
He's like, yes, yes, lesser race. He kind of indicates that he's like sarcastically, he's like, okay. And he's like, the Book of Lord of Linges you're talking about.
Precisely the one.
The Book of Lord of Linges, he says, cattle of every noble house that has resigned within Flan. The first one dated back over 700 years ago. That book?
Yes.
The very same.
Let me look for it.
Why would someone want to steal a record of dead people?
I mean, you'd be surprised how much information can be information you can get from the dead. With the data of the century, that's also in burial grounds. What year they were buried, what city they were buried in. Imagine what someone could do with that information.
I can't think of anything.
A necromancer would do horrible.
He also, the book has been in Lamech family for 2 centuries. So it's been just within his family for 2 centuries. The book was secured within. He kind of just walks off, trying to like, why are you gonna follow him? It was secured, and he just kind of walks off.
Hell yes, Ione is gonna follow
Yeah.
him.
I will follow.
Where did you keep the book? Did anyone know where it was?
The book, are you guys gonna follow him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The book was secured within this drawer, and he shows you this drawer that looks. The book was secured within this drawer, and this drawer within my desk, locked, protected by a powerful spellcraft. Despite his claim, go ahead and roll a Arcana check. Those that want to.
Do you have any rogues in the party?
14.
15, okay.
30-20.
Okay. Despite his claims, however, does not radiant magic.
Sir? Hate to break it to you, but there's no magic here.
Okay. He kind of just looks there, looks down, kind of like, oh god. Go ahead and roll a perception check. DC, yeah, go ahead and roll a perception check. The one that caught him in his lie.
17.
Well, I still have to
Investigating
check
the
magic up. That's like 10 minutes, right? Wouldn't I see there's no magic?
Yeah. There's no magic. Those that, like I said, those that succeeded it or seen that there's the lock who succeeded, check notice that ran a laughably simple trap that did nothing more than ring a tiny bell concealed inside of the desk.
So Ione's gonna open it up with with a mage hand before looking at him and says,
It rings.
"You've got a super handsome face, but apparently what's on the inside is not that bright."
He's like, blasphemy, butterfly.
And she'll cup his cheek and go, "Only if you desire it, but I don't feel like it."
Olaf looks a little confused. Is that supposed to be the trap?
Kind of
Apparently
looks
so.
like in shame.
It's okay, we all start somewhere. Anyways, we'll need a detailed description of that book, and we'll try to get it back.
You guys already have the description of the book. I'll get to it again in a minute. He tells you he cannot guess why anyone would want to steal this book. While rare and odd, the book is little more than a collection of lineages and note made by scribes of past, current, noble house. It is a matter rather than an ugly book discussing dull subjects. Matter cannot likely bring much in the way of profit. The book is full of foot thick. Thick is a full foot thick and is 2 feet wide, and just as long as it was bound in tanned hide Minicore, if anything, guess how the thief managed to carry around a plan without rising suspicion? Who knows?
Bastard children can be found in there.
The Lamert family has long been considered to be well-respected scholars in the field of documenting family lineages. Clever foreigner lord of lineage land, which allowed his family to claim descent from the Dinalamet line, with no one to consent the claim. There was no doubt, as if the legitimacy again is terrified of purpose of the truth coming out, he would lose the lifestyle he has grown quite accustomed to. I could just copy all this base information because what I want.
Cyanea gives a
Well-
devilish smirk.
Is there anyone that you might
This
have
book's pretty important to you then.
Well, of
pissed
course.
off?
A book full of all the lineages of most every noble family for the past, what, couple hundred years? That could easily defeat any claims about legitimacy to any
We lose someone?
throne. Probably Rhythm.
He left us. Why did he ditch us?
Yeah, Zappy the Bard left. Here, I'll play up some other music. Probably the music cut out.
I'm gonna send you guys what I just read out. And so I have a
Did the Lamarck family have any enemies or someone they wronged or anything like that?
Starting to
It's a
sense
noble,
a
so you
potential
could
motive.
imagine. You could imagine.
Also, the sense of legitimacy if he's actually a noble.
Is there anyone that
Yes.
you
Well,
in
well, no,
particular
what's
There you guys go. I just sent you guys the
Stuff.
information.
being as rude as you are?
Ralna walks up to Agent and asks him to see his rings to do an investigation check.
What are you gonna do with his ring?
So she's studied histories and knows of his book, and so she asks, "Oh, I've heard of your family for ages."
Roll a history
the-
check. I
the
don't know if you
freaking
actually would
data.
know.
Okay.
Are you from here?
Well, from the next town.
I mean, you can still roll a history check. But
Okay.
are you just examining his rings or just?
History check is 11. I guess I don't know.
No, but are you examining his ring?
Would like to.
Go ahead and examine. Go ahead and roll a general perception check.
That's a 17.
One ring that does stand out. It is one of the many orders or guilds, you would say, Lord of Alliances. So I'm trying to explain this. Are you new to D&D?
Yeah.
So Lord of Alliances is one of the what am I the word I'm looking for, Bunny?
Adventurers League. You gotta throw me a line here.
So Venture League is one of the guilds. There's several guilds within. There's several actual guilds within D&D that you could be when you play Adventure League competitively or start playing an official Adventure
It's a
League game.
faction.
The factions, I mean, the guilds
Okay.
faction, same difference.
The Lord's Alliance would essentially the equivalent would be NATO in our world.
Yeah.
It's a group of just merchant cities and alliances
Yep.
of wealthy bitches.
There's a common threat. They cooperate together to fight it.
All right, so
Okay.
this is gonna get juicy again. Ready for some tea, guys?
Give us that exposition dump.
He tells you stealing or even destroying the book would definitely safeguard his secret. So he's clearly fake noble. Just letting you guys know.
I
Was
knew
hope.
this story was full of shite.
Well, it clearly said it. That's why I sent you guys information.
Yeah.
But he dedicates the duties of his mission and states that he's doing such thing would be simply unconceivable. Unconditional as successful.
Conceivable.
Unconceivable as a DC. So go ahead DC Wisdom save. Go ahead and roll insight check. Those who want to do this to confirm that if he's I already told you guys not telling the joke, so it doesn't matter. So he
Okay,
clearly
I'm
fake.
going to roll it.
A nat 20.
Yeah. So ready to drop this T.
For
Eight.
25.
All right, guys. If the adventurer returned his book without revealing his secret, he agrees to double the Scribe Master's Cassara reward for the return of Lord Linden's land upon its return. If you guys want to expose this man and it claims the nobility is false and bringing this to the attention of the Lord of Alliance would greatly appreciated by the faction which does not broke imposters. Members of Lord of Alliance would inform that the faction Agent Deception earned 1 renown. So if you want to be part of that faction, you could expose this man.
I need to point out a conflict with Olaf's background.
Mm-hmm.
He is an extreme patriot of Neverwinter. It's like his adopted city.
Okay.
And they're like big in the
Honor
Lord's
before
Alliance.
Okay, so your character, without you can only tell his partner, you would definitely want to expose this man and get your renown. So
Sionia just gives. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, Sionia will just leer towards the man and give a big grin and say, "You think that amount of gold is significant to keep your dirty little secret?"
He's like, I would be ruined.
Yeah, and that does nothing to me.
Hey guys, I was typing in the chat, but my third little boy just took his first step, so I think I need to step away. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
Congratulations!
So if you guys
Awesome.
do keep his secret safe, you guys would own. But I'm under influence. You guys want to expose this man, so that will happen at a later time.
Olaf's not gonna tell him what he's gonna do.
Yeah, I'm just saying as the party. So this is
Sionia
when it
leans
gets
up to Olaf.
spicy again. The tea gets even spicier.
Sionia leans into Olaf and goes, "I want to expose this man. He's such
Everybody
a
with
fraud."
what's your guys' passive wisdom right now?
It's a 10.
15.
11.
Okay.
Passive
Those that
wisdom.
Yeah, it's going to be your insight score. Passive wisdom would just be, I think it's 10 plus your whatever it would be like. So
10
passive
even.
wisdom would be, yeah. So passive wisdom, insight. So what your insight would be your passive plus your insight. So at this, whoever at 15 at the moment, it's different noticed, but Agan Lame is hiding something. Lame has spent years at a court and is adept with counseling his feeling. Having eventually with passive wisdom insight of score of 12, it gets the impression that he's hiding something, but is good at it. He is maybe lying. He is at his core rather cowardly. Should a venture confront. So what do you want to do?
Lamarck is hiding something?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean,
sort of.
Fey nobility, would she realize that he's hiding something?
And he's come out with the fact that he's not nobility. He said that to us, right?
Yeah, I missed a step. I think I probably misread something. So you guys probably know this. So you guys already know. So you guys already know the information. So
tell us.
Olaf kind of whispers to the tiefling.
Oh yeah. So I already read this to you guys. So you guys are clearly this is a thing. So
we all clearly know that he's bullshitting his nobility.
Yeah.
status.
So you guys all know. I skipped the part. My bad, guys.
To the 9 hells with
is
this
that
man.
is that what he was hiding?
Yeah.
Expose him.
fake.
Oh, okay.
Expose him.
His family's full of bullshit. His lineage is. But though being said, those that are so you could pick your faction if you guys want to play. Like these are way I made you guys character. They're all AL officials. So like, there's eventually if you guys want to get in faction stuff, that's a whole different cup of tea that you can read online. There's conventions and stuff. If you ever guys want to play D&D competitively, that's a thing. I know that's crazy, but all right.
Sionia whispers back to Olaf, "I like the way that you think. Tell me, you gotta let me braid your hair one day."
Olaf looks genuinely afraid.
All right, we'll find this book. If we give it back to you, that'll be decided later.
Alrighty then. You guys are done with this man.
Goodbye.
What time is it? We're at 7, 8, 9. That means we've got about an hour left.
We'll be able to get to the other book probably.
I'm trying to think.
Check the note. There's a Martin Foss fellow we haven't spoken to.
Oh, of course.
Martin Foss has already been spoke to. It's the other guy. The party that we here before we spoke to Martin Foss.
We did. His daughter was really pretty.
Okay, so the oldest was wrong. He didn't make his first steps. It was with a walker.
Hey, it still
Okay.
counts.
So I'm back. They're going to bed.
Oh, this does
Okay.
look like a problem.
Sorry, did I mess
No,
up
you're good.
stuff?
You're good.
No, you're okay.
No,
Listen,
I'm
kids come
reading
first.
something.
Has anyone else got that echo through Ralna, I think it is?
It's a little bit, but it comes in and out.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
3 books that were
Wait,
stolen,
what
right?
happened? Are we on
How
a boat
many-
now?
How many people have we spoken to, counting the person Martin Foss?
2. We have 1 more to go.
All right, you guys. This is actually gonna give you guys a lot more information. I don't know if I'm gonna do this. The way you guys did it kind of messed up the order. So like, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this.
You're the one who allowed this.
Oh, it's fine. There's no order. I don't dictate my players which way they go. But I think I can do this actually. So after you guys that, it's probably starting to be sunset. As you guys step out, you guys have a long way to get to the library. You guys know that the library's on the end of the town. Those that were here last session of the library's towards the end of the town, and Scholar Square, which should be, I think. Well, I'm trying to look where it's at again. We're really close to Viola Castle, so it's probably about right here. It's about sunset. What do you guys want to do?
Well, we could go to an inn, get some sleep, not worry about being attacked randomly by ruffians and getting shot in the neck, and then almost dying. And we can.
Sounds like they're
safely
speaking of experience.
Sounds like that's happened to you before.
That should
I
be fun.
think
You
Yeah,
alright?
I got one. I'm fine. I mean, it was just an arrow that went straight through my neck. It's fine. It's not the first time it's happened. It's not going to be the last.
Kinda
I
just
would say that
put a
we
hand
go.
up to my neck.
Yeah, it doesn't feel too well. It's really weird. I'd like to go and just rest for the night before we go and find that 3rd book. Like, we got a lot of information. I'm sure Henry's really tired from walking everywhere.
Well, he can fly.
My
What
veins are
just do
still a
that?
little bit wet, so we could rest for the night, and I could dry out finally.
Oh my gosh, you never did try out here. And I'm gonna like pull out some clothing and like hold them out. They might be a little bit too big, but that's okay. I'll fix them for you. Here.
Can I use thaumaturgy to create like
Ooh,
a
those
small
look-
little blast of wind to try to dry him off?
Actually, no. Sioni's
Those
gonna
look-
look to Henry,
Okay.
take off the cloak, and like we're both gonna use our wings to dry
I was
you
able
out.
to rearrange this counter. That's what I needed to do.
If you want to get some sleep, we can head out first thing in the morning.
You're currently being dried by a harpy
Yeah,
and
we
tiefling.
We could go back to
And a thaumaturgy
the
cleric.
Laughing Goblin or the Crooked Crown.
I would say the Crooked Crown. They had some really nice bread.
Did they have sweet bread?
They had spicy bread, but I think I can make it sweet. I know, right?
So, is that near the plaza that we're in?
Yeah, it's
You
near
guys-
the plaza.
It's near. You guys were. It's in the center, so you guys are gonna. So let's do this. Okay. I was able to move stuff around, so I was able to do stuff. So you guys didn't throw me off completely yet.
Damn, I'll work harder.
I will bite you with the dragon, all of you.
Thank you.
God, stop it. You
If you really
weirdo.
want to have some fun, we can just wander the graveyard at night. What could happen in a D&D game?
Okay, so as you guys are walking during the sunset, the shops are dimly lit by candles. Heavy curtain prevent from most of the sun. Light from entering via the windows. You smell the incense flower and pepper on the streets. The dim lit windows as the sun sets. As you guys are walking along the street, you see bustling people walking about their dying. The city's quite active at nighttime.
Lovely here.
You pass your favorite little tea shop. The old lady's closing up for the night.
Oh, Sayani is just gonna rush over and say, "Have a nice night, ma'am."
Have a good night. She kind of like grabs your hand with both hands. She should have a good night. Sleep good. It's
You
gonna
as
be
well.
a dark night tonight. I think.
Oh, is it a new moon?
Yes, brand new.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, we should probably get going quicker. Thank you for the information.
There's been some people in the city. She kind of just bustles inside. Close the door, locks the latch, closes the window.
Be safe. And Sayani will rush over. We need to head there. We need to get there fast. New moon. Apparently it gets really active when it gets really dark.
You guys arrive at the Crooked Crown. You see the dwarven couple. She's like, "Ah, my favorite customers."
Oh my god! Do you have any good bread today?
As you guys get out of the more ghetto area, you see the sunset. The streets are dimly lit by soft orange lamps. You guys walk into the Crooked Crown. You see the dwarven man with his beautiful beard. He's like, "Ah, my favorite customer." She's like, "Actually, we just took a fresh loaf out, ma'am. This one's on the house. This is our new flavor, berry spice."
Why
Everybody.
do people keep giving us bread everywhere we go?
And they hand you guys all this new bread, and this brand new. She's like, "Oh, this new ale my wife and me just brewed it. It's the best in this side of town. It's called Dragon Fire.
Your glasses fell.
It's brewed with the bowels of a dragon."
Sounds great. And Sayoni will look to the person who asked why they always give us bread, and she just gives a big smile and says, "Because bread is bread, and the bread is God, and bread's delicious."
And he's like, "Actually, we got some left. We got some left for me. We weren't as busy. It's which is weird this morning. So we got some leftover dragon steak. So that's on the house too. Enjoy your stay. Uh, unfortunately, we'll be closing down the shop early tonight, and everyone will have to leave the tavern first thing in the morning. No excuse, no expectation.
If you don't mind my asking, have you had any books stolen recently?
No books. They kind of like ushered you guys to everything. They kind of like talk. They've been active recently, all of them. People more
Who's-
sighting in the back.
Who's they?
The cultists, the dragon cultists. Shouldn't
Dragon
be speaking
cultists.
about this. As
Oh,
you guys
cultists.
know, that this area, Tyranny of Dragon, the realm, the sort of coast, that those that are basically these are the people that worship Tiamat. They're wanted. You guys, those that were here last session, seen that the wanted poster for the cultists and whatnot.
I'll be right
They
back. I
have
to get my
Cult of
final
Dragon
medication.
all the way out here.
Yes.
Dragons go anywhere.
They're a pretty penny for capturing them.
If you're alive.
What about killing them then?
But
So the
either
guy
way, we
on
should
your
really
boat,
stop this
what's
conversation. And
wrong
she kind of
with him?
just push the food in front of your face.
Thank you so much. And Sayoni will
Simon
start digging in to
starts
feed
to
Henry.
eat.
You clearly say they don't want to talk about it because they may feel like their life's in also danger. So
We don't want to get kicked out. I'll be right back.
they don't. I'm just gonna be you guys on the word. They're not like feel like they're hiding anything. They clearly feared for their life. Even bringing it up, really.
It's all right. Well, if they give you any trouble, come to us. We'll help you out. All right.
What happened, Bunny?
She's gonna be right back. She had to go do something.
Okay. So you guys enjoy your meal. This dragon bao L. There's a hint of berry and cinnamon. This berry spice bread. And the thick dragon steak for your guys' meal tonight. You guys all level up
Oh, sweet.
to level 2.
As that happens, you sort of see Shock's eyes just sort of start to like blink and flicker, and his body twitches, and he's like unresponsive. And he comes back to, and he's like, "Oh, well, damn, that was crazy. Well, name's Zep. Sorry, I don't know if Shock told you about me, but yeah, there's a kind of 2 Warforged living in this body."
Alrighty then. So those you guys can go ahead and level your guys' character sheet
He
to level 2.
has multiple personality disorder.
Nice. I have a bard that has multiple personality.
I'm sorry for anything Shock might have said. I'm just kind of along for the ride. He can be a bit brutish at times, but don't worry, he's a butterfly at heart.
You guys
Did
go
you
ahead and
say
level your
we
character.
level?
Yep, everybody level 2. Trust me, you guys want that level in the next few
Including me.
sessions.
Oh lord.
You guys won't get to it tonight, but we'll get to the last book, I think, and then maybe the other part. But do note the games are first come, first serve, so RSVP everything, so.
Cool.
We're just waiting for Bunny to get back.
Yeah, she's gonna come back and be real confused about why my accent's different and my token's name is different.
It's
So
alright.
is this
Change the nickname.
going to count as a long rest?
Yes. You guys will be leaving in the first light of the morning. And I'm giving you guys the level. Because it gives me the option to do 2 different things in this module. I could even do XP or milestone. Which I intertwine by both.
Mhm. And as
So next,
for, because the players change every time you guys do this campaign.
yeah, it's an AL game, so like we rotate out.
And do you have to do like the same thing to apply to play it like
Mm-hmm.
every week? Okay, and
Yep.
it's always on Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Same time.
8 to 11 for this guy.
When does that RSVP reset?
Midnight. Central.
And do you have to sign up the day of?
I mean, there's my game's not that popular because not a lot of people like. I'm just started DMing on the server.
Okay.
But yes.
Same day then. Cool. Let me check what I have for work next week. Okay, I can do it.
Sorry,
Yeah,
what's happening?
Level up.
Level up.
Oh, okay.
We're waiting for
Sorry,
you.
I've been out of it today.
And Shock's personality changed. He's now Zap.
I love it.
You have another one called Spark.
Nope, just Shock and Zap. For now. If he gets hit really hard in the head, maybe.
Oh, Senpai, I'm gonna have to talk to you about something. That'll
Okay.
be private one-on-one.
All right.
How much XP did we get? Or wait, is this one
It's
last
just
time?
I'm
just a straight
rotating both.
level
I'm
up.
doing XP and then I'm doing also level. So
Okay.
this game module allows me to do both. So I did because you guys are gonna need the level.
I'll level up once I'm able to see again. Are we
You
still
can be
streaming?
level 1.
Okay.
We're just waiting for you. You
Thank
slow
you. I'm
person.
sorry. I'm sorry. I have to take medicine in order to be able to see. And once those
So I
steroids
guess
hit, I'm gonna be really, really loopy, probably.
Olaf actually goes to sleep.
Hey, I
so
can
he
level up for
so he
you.
can heal.
Oh, thank you.
Let's
Thank the
see what-
goddess.
Heal his 1 hit point.
Does Henry also level up?
What do you want?
level up Henry.
Yeah, does Henry also get leveled up?
God no, he's a
Is he
monster.
just
He's
gonna
got no
keep
level.
following
He's
us
actually
around?
he evolves like a Pokemon.
Oh, you just get jack of all trades. You don't get anything special. Your spells, I guess.
I mean, well, it's because I don't have anything. Once I'm able to get my books, I'll probably be going for like College of Glamour or Eloquence. Maybe
Yeah, it
College
just leveled you
Blades.
up. You get spells.
Oh wait,
You can
if
get
I'm
more
only
spell.
level 2, yeah, no college just yet.
Nope, level 3 you get your college. Let me get your spells. Where I can't spells. Manage
I'll get my
spells.
spells.
I gotta love being the DM.
Hey, hey,
What
it's fine.
spell do you
I'll
want?
be able.
What spell do you want?
What spells do I get?
Well, it says you get known spells. You get another first level spell. So you got a chance to get animal friendship, bane, comprehend language, detect magic, decide self, earth tremor, fairy fire, feather fall, healing word, heroism, identify, illusionary script, long strider, silent image, speak with animals, thunderwave, unseen servant.
Unseen servant.
Okay, here you go.
Thank you.
You're leveled up,
Thank you.
and your HP goes to 15.
Hell yeah. And Henry gets some nice new feathers.
Sure, he gets some nice feathers.
He's a handsome boy.
Is he under some kind of magical effect or something?
There you go.
No, Henry.
Gotta love being DM. I just leveled you for
I
you.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Alrighty then. You guys eat, have a good time. You guys leave in the first light. They literally wake you guys up, pound on the door, and tell you guys to leave.
Have a good day. And Sayori's just like chewing on some bread as she's
They
feeding
lock
some to
their door
Henry.
behind you, close their curtains, and you guys are on your way.
I've never had so much bread in my life.
Get used to it. Bread
And then
is
you
delicious.
just you sort of see Zap. His eyes are a slightly different color, and he's just like, "Is that a bloody harpy?"
Yes, this is Henry. He's with us since yesterday. Oh my goodness, you're new. Do you have a different personality?
Well, oh yeah. Well, I was just kind of along for the ride the first time, and my name's Zep now. So if you call me Zep, that'd be great. Thanks.
Zap.
Why
Okay.
do we have a harpy with us? You know
Because
what? Never mind.
Henry
It's
is
probably a long story.
Fey things.
Gotcha. We'll zip
But
over it
this is
because I
Henry.
actually know.
Here you guys go.
I just assumed we were going to kill him at some point.
Aya
that's great.
Grimmer resides
Let's
in
keep
one of
him
the building
around.
of the nicer sides of Polda Plaza. She's a wizard of modest skill, but her true talent lies in her practical understanding of the wave of study. However, doesn't pay practical well. She doesn't pay practical well, so she piles a minor trade in tutoring and spoiled offspring of nobles in the basic arcane spellcasting. As a resident expert of the weave, she was entrusted with a rare book titled "The Way," a practical observation of impractical occurs. The book was first of 3 tomes to be stolen. You guys go. So you guys are walking, chilling, hopping, dancing, singing, and
Yeah, Sayoni is definitely flying with Henry. Like they're
So-
stretching their wings.
the door is to be rather unamusing building open as a female half of wearing robes stand in the doorway. The smell of flowers, incense flow from within the preached out the elf's shoulder. It's a small gray furred monkey that I take you are here to interrogate me about the missing book.
Well, I
She
wouldn't call it
smiles.
interrogate.
Master
It's more like
Orful is currently certainly distrustful. Got pet monkey, that's kinda cool.
That's so cool. It's like
You
Pikachu.
guys wouldn't even understand. She's very arrogant and condescending.
On the way there, Zap's probably just got his arms around Olaf, just like one arm. He's like, Thunder's quite interesting, and he just drones on and on about like thunder and like lightning.
If Sayoni does notice, she will pull Olaf away to dance.
She's a she's a female elf nearly 300 years old. She has long black hair, radiant green eyes. He wishes to see the book return safely and answer whether questions. She's like, I will comply with any questions you guys will have. She kind of sits you guys down. You can see there's like some snobby nobles and the snobby noble kids in the corner. She's like, "Silence, you kids. There will be no funny business in my class. Your parents might let you get away if you want, but I definitely will not." She casts silence on all the kids.
Ionia has a flush and she goes, "Oh goodness."
Do not cross this elf.
So the
I don't
kids kind
want
of look
to.
there like very sad that they just got mass silenced.
You're very
And she sees some of the
talented.
kids trying to throw something at her, and then again she casts bind on the kids.
That's a bit much.
What does she look like?
I described it.
Yes, she.
My family came in and started arguing in my room, so I couldn't.
A female elf, nearly 300 years old. She has long black hair, radiant green eyes, and she has a monkey on her shoulder. And she tells you to comply with any questions you may have. And she smells of flowers and incense. And she has a beautiful smile, but she's very condescending and arrogant. So,
Ionia looks to Olaf and says, "Make sure that I don't ask any questions because I'm going to say some really weird stuff if I do."
what?
Olaf is like, well, we could do what we did last time. And what's the name of the book that was taken, and where did you keep it?
She's like, the book. The book was called I think I tagged it in the channel, guys. The Wave of a Practical Observation of Impractical Occurrences. This book was the first of 3 tomes to be stolen, indicating the other books that you guys already investigated.
So it's 7 days old now. 7 days since it's been stolen.
He tells you, Master Ornell is the head coroner of Mentor Library. The book belongs to the library and had been her study for 2 years before it was taken 6 days ago. The book is rare, trusted in dealing with the weaves, its history, and hypotheses about its nature because the book was valuable. The only handful of people knew that Aya had it stored in her room. Whoever took the book is more than likely had access to the library records. The book was the only thing stolen. The book was stored in a glass display case. Breathtaking quality. Go ahead and roll a perception check. Everybody.
5.
17.
He is very bad at perceiving things.
14.
13.
Oh, sorry, 8.
So what's the highest roll so far?
17
Boy,
so
I
far.
got a roll
t-
perception, right?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm sorry, I have to make you roll check. I can roll for you.
No, I've got it. That's a. She's a +0. That's like a 19. Yeah, it's +0. She got an 18. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life?
Those that roll above a 15, check notice the cunning etched runes around the edge of each pane of the glass. Those that rolled, I would say, so who succeeded the check by 5 or more? So the DC 15, so it would be 20 or above.
Nobody.
Nobody got a 20 or above, but I got a 19.
Not quite there.
I mean, I'd have to get a nat 20 to do that.
Yeah, but you can roll an intelligent check if you guys want Arcana.
I want to do an Arcana check.
I'll do an Arcana.
14.
Dirty 20.
What?
30 to 20.
Nat
You guys
4.
notice those that
30.
got above a 10. The check reveals that the imperfect was deliberately made completely defeats case protective enchantment. It was the work of a professional. The book was about 1.5 feet wide, as long it was bound in fine white leather, and was gold lettering along the spine. Ribbon, white silk, and placeholder at the front of the book was emblazoned with the symbol of moth of the goddess of magic.
You said that only a few people knew you had it. Do you have a list of those
Yes.
people?
She's like, I wouldn't. The only people who had basically she. If you guys didn't catch what I said, the book belongs to the library on the book rare. Which whoever took the book more likely had access to library records.
I was gonna say, she said the book isn't hers; it's the library's.
Yeah, she just had it
okay.
because the library loaned it to her, probably. But
What are
the
these
only few
runes
people,
here
magical
on this
barrier.
on this case?
But it
Did they
looks
put
like
that
someone.
there?
No, it looks like it was like a security purpose for her, and she says it looks like whoever did it literally messed up the runes purposely to make the enchantments null and void.
Gotcha. That's interesting.
Do you know who might have, messed up your runes?
I have no clue. You see, it could have been the kids. It could have been anyone. You see, I deal with these snobby kids. That she points to the silenced and bind kids.
Can I talk to them?
Do you really think that they're capable of doing this?
Well, if their parents told them to scratch across some runes, they'd do it. Can I talk to them, please?
Sure.
This is the second time today I'm interrogating children. Oh my god.
As you guys do it, you just hear yelling and yelling. These kids are like, everybody make a Constitution saving throw. These kids are loud. Hence why she can't silence on them.
9. Not great.
18.
No. Okay.
15.
30-20.
All right. It's good. Those that roll above a 10 can discern what the kids are saying. They're like, "Well, I didn't do it. They did it." They're just going off. One of them calls the librarian the very bad word. The lady cast silence on the one that called her a bad word. Now you understand when I'm trying to have a conversation and I just cast silent because their parents are snobby, so it rolls off the kids. It's not the kids' fault. You know how it goes.
Ionia rolls her shoulders, straightens up, and just gets this sudden air of nobility. And she walks over and goes, I'm going to be asking you a few questions. If anybody speaks out of turn, I will cut out your tongue. Is that understood?
Intimidation check on these kids.
It's an 18.
I would like to do an assist. I help her by giving her a dagger.
Oh
and
god,
using,
this
fire to start live near
it doesn't
the
matter. The kids spit at you and they all run out of the classroom. They rolled
Oh,
a nat
shit.
20.
Damn little
Oh my
shit!
god.
I said to just silence them, not to take off the silence,
Weren't they
not to
binded?
unbind them. Yeah, she just unsilenced them, not.
She
She didn't stop the
unbind them
bind.
and unsilence them. She did
Why
everything.
would she do it?
Uppity children in the city.
They're a bunch of noble snob brats, so she teaches some minor magic, so.
If I was a brat who's escaping now, I'd probably
I need everybody to roll an
to
insight
some
check.
include place to that is
10.
hampers you.
I'm rolling
He
terrible
turns to the library. Okay, where is their favorite hangout spot where they can enjoy
Kids
the
are long gone, Cauldron.
Yeah, they're gone. They left.
So the party needs so I got a 10. Everybody makes an insight check.
18.
Another insight check or the same one?
Different.
4.
The one where made it so the 10's fine. You made yours. Whoever didn't make one needs to make it.
22.
Pull off 4. Ralna 11. Shock 10. Or excuse me, Zap. Even I messed it up.
Alrighty. Those that made a 10. Significant. Aya had a invested. She. So those that made 10. Check no eyes hiding something.
What you got there?
She's like sounds like she's hiding something, withholding information, I should say. What do you guys want to do? Those that made did the DC 10 insight.
Uh, Can I persuade her to try and get me to tell her what she's doing? Like, oh,
Okay,
I'm
roll
completely
a
agreed.
persuasion check. Those that made the 10 that wants to try to push at her, but I'll go ahead and like Siona first because she's the first one to spoke up.
Try to speak up all the time. That wasn't even my D20. I rolled a D12 by accident. Oh my gosh.
Well, that's not gonna get you there at all, actually. Not even
Okay,
close.
24.
24. She relates the following information. I invest a significant amount of time wording her apartment to appease the Lord Sage, earning his trust, but assuring that anything kept within her apartment were safe. I believe that Lord Sage was likely used it as an excuse to ask her to return all of the library books in her possession. I reveals that she had lied about the book being the only thing stolen. The thief also took some of her personal possession as well as named the horn of the blasting. Ooh, I just realized something. These are items you guys will get later. I don't want to give horn of blasting to anyone. Horn of blasting, 3 spell scrolls. The scroll contain detect magic, fire pole, and hold person. She also lets you guys know that that stuff was stolen.
That sounds. I'm
That's
so sorry.
a lot of stuff.
If the venture succeed the checks, which you did, she lets you guys know. If speak to Lord Sage on our behalf, she is pleased to offer Venture her assistant. Aya pens a quick note on nearby scrap of paper and passes it to the monkey on her shoulder. Then the scamper out the window with the note clutched tightly in her hand.
Oh my gosh, how cute.
Oh, you want us to talk to this fella and do what exactly?
Do you guys want to talk to the Lord Sage?
Sounds easy. Do you have any words of advice for us?
So we're supposed to just put a good word for her then.
Yep. Just basically sure that it's not her fault the books got stolen or anything. Assure that you guys basically examined her thing, and then everything that is in her property, her apartment should have been fine.
Looked like she had more than a bell on a string as a trap.
Well, if somebody has enough determination, they can get through anything. Especially with the spell of Dispel Magic.
So what do you guys want to do? You guys want to let her know that you guys will, or what do you guys want to do?
I mean,
Or do you
I
guys
can
just
see
want
why
to
we.
come to back to at a later time?
I think we might want to just go and talk to them now. It's still early in the day.
Okay,
Yeah.
you guys do so. He's not too far off. You see this immaculate office. It has granite and pillars and granite pillars, pearl pillars. As this guy's the stained glass doors and windows. You guys walk in.
Sione will like say, give me just a quick second. And like will hide behind Henry's wings, quickly pull a few strings on her on her like little short dress as it just flares out into a ball gown, and she'll just like undo her sleeves to let them furl out and like pin her hair up. Okay, I look sufficiently noble. Let's do this.
You see, as you guys walk in, you see this man passing back and forth with a very large, long beard. And a long scepter in his hand. He's walking back and forth. He's an elderly man, but he's well composed, and he's muttering things as he walks back and forth.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, sir.
We'd like to
Yes.
talk to you.
Do you have an appointment with me? He kind of says, like, with kind of like, what brings you to my office? I am the Lord Sage, after all.
I believe a monkey should have told you that we're on our way.
Ah, the monkey. You guys were the ones that, God, what is that awful tutor name again? She's always losing shit.
She's got a
Oh,
talented monkey.
My Lord Sage, we came to assure you that we are on the case to find everything that was stolen. However, it was not
And
her.
go ahead, though. I would go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Hey, that's a
Those that
dirty
want to
20.
assist can.
I'll assist.
We get advantage. And I'm assuming
okay.
you're the one that's going to be talking because you are the bard.
Yep. Bard, nobility. Let's do this. Hey, thank you very much. That got me to a 24.
He's like, very well then. Let her know this is her last chance.
Of course. What a kind and gracious sage lord you are.
He's like, now gets out of my office.
Of course. Have a wonderful day, sir.
And that's going to be 150 XP to the party.
Hell yeah.
It was just free
Oh,
XP.
this guy.
Yeah. Adventures are pretty cool. They give you a lot of like XP for nothing.
And Sionia
So-
walks out and then just like leans against some of the marble and just holds her chest
We get an
again.
option. We could stop here, or we can go into the next part of this act. This will give us to go into part 2.
My
I'm good with
laptop
going in
is
first.
just about to die.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm at like 5%, and I don't happen to have a charger on me.
Oh
So that's up
no.
to you guys. But if you do go on, I probably won't be able to join you for very long. I don't know how long it's gonna hold out.
You power down. Wait, you're not the Warforged. It's up to you guys. I'm okay with going farther. I'm okay
I'm
with
down.
stopping here.
I could go further.
I'm okay starting now. It's okay because
go
I hate
further.
the lose thing. Is this would go in part 2, and then after that, after this, it's a little bit. It's another. Probably better to start now. I'm gonna say probably start at that one now. I was thinking give the party option. I'm thinking this would be good because part 2 will lead you into the next act, and after then we get through part 2, part 3. So we have like 2 or 3 sessions left.
Okay.
Push forward.
But we could talk a little bit. We can go ahead and if you guys want, there's totally a market if you guys want to look.
Ooh, Sionia would like to go to the market.
Sure, I'll go to the market. He wants to
And I
get
do
the
have
magic
some
season.
potential items to give away. Since you guys finished the first act, there are options for magical items. Let me go ahead and look at the chart.
If it does
Hey,
lightning or
Senpai.
thunder damage,
Mhm.
I'm your boy.
With my Fey nobility background, is there a way that she would like know how to get into the Feywilds like relatively quickly? Or, like,
Okay,
could
so
do
to
it
get
every-
out of the Fey realm, it's easier to get back in. It's hard. It's easier to get out versus easier to get back in.
even as nobility?
Because you need to find a portal.
That's right. She wouldn't even know how to make a pocket portal like once per week.
I
Or
don't
no?
think so. Because the
Okay.
way like I've under influence that I've seen people use Fey realms is that there's significant all 3 realms. There's different ways to get in the Fey realm in several different books, but there's their locations throughout different books. I'm assuming you could use like plane or teleport and whatnot.
I mean, if you would allow that like once per week or like once per month for her. That way I can just send Henry and we don't have a harpy following us.
I mean, you can send him back. I would say you could just send him back.
Okay, like I can just send him to my court.
Yep.
Alright. So Sionia will write a letter and like wrap it around Henry's neck before snapping and he's just gone. Before she just sags. That always takes so much out of me.
Where did he go?
He went to the Feywilds.
Okay.
You
He
can
went
do
to my
that.
court. Well, it takes a lot of energy and then
Okay.
oh.
Okay, I'm gonna give items out now. There is items for the first act. I just have to pull up the chart.
Okay.
It tells me what page reference. I'm trying to figure out where here. Give me a minute.
Of course. We hit our follower goal tonight?
Yep, we did.
Oh my gosh, that's great!
I just seen it.
Hey Olaf, if you go to the builder and then click on the home, then you can slide down and do the advancement type and switch to XP from milestone. And that's how you can add XP then.
I had it on milestone.
We're gonna be giving out the
Okay.
free dice during Leap's game.
Go ahead. There are a few items. There are how many people we have? So we got 6.
Mhm.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d20.
Everyone?
Top to bottom. Top to bottom. I don't get at my over.
11.
Okay. Let me go ahead and do this real fast. 2, 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 10. That will be a bag of holding.
Oh my
Holy
goodness.
buddies!
Useful.
That is like the best adventuring item to
It
get.
is uncommon and is one of the items I can give away for this adventure. I'll give those though. This is just something I have for this character. I will give you my DC 9 number later. Cauldron. You hear me? Alrighty. So it doesn't really matter. You could just have bag of holding for this adventure. So next roll, please.
And we're going top to bottom for stream.
Yes.
Alright, next will be Gilpep.
Go ahead and roll a d20.
That's a. Oh, it's a D20.
Mhm.
D20 would be 19.
1, 2, 3. Okay, let me go here. It's uncommon. That will be. I don't know if this is gonna be useful to you, but it is. It's going to be an alchemy jug.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, you could put acid, basic potion in it. The ceramic jug appears to be able to hold a gallon of liquid, weighs like 12 pounds. Whether a full empty soothing sound can be heard from the jug when shaken, even if it's empty. I have to roll what's in it. This would be interesting. You can use action, name you can name liquid, unlock the jug, action, and pour the liquid. 2 gallons per minute. The action liquid which start producing. Can it produce different ones? More than one has reached the maximum until the next dawn. So basically, you name the item and you'll have a gallon of that. So there you go. Next item. Next person.
Olaf.
Who's next? Me?
Olaf is next.
Okay.
10.
10. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 10. That's going to be Ring of Featherfall.
Ooh, that's good.
So add that to my D&D Beyond.
Yep. That is the best item you can get out of this adventure at this act anyway. Next person.
That would be Roma.
That was a 12.
12. Okay, let me go ahead and do this real fast. I'm looking at the chart they're giving me, so give me a minute. Did someone just leave?
I think somebody disconnected.
Simon. Right.
The one that was gonna
he's here.
die?
I think no, that's Clap.
He's
Clap's
back on his
fine.
phone.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's somebody in the chat called the Canadian Baguette, hi, my character Sionia would love you.
Okay, so what did you get again? I'm sorry. What was yours? What was the roll you got?
12.
Last roll was a 12.
12. Okay, sorry. Get sidetracked. I was reading something. If this is going to be amulet of proof against detected. What does this say?
Zap. Zap, you
What's
made me
up?
super excited for a second.
Oh man. I just want to see
Okay,
what see what the
so
stream was like.
amulet of proof against detection and location. While wearing this amulet, you're hidden from divination magic. You can't be targeted by such magic or perceived through magical scrying sensory.
So, Sionia's favorite type of bread right now is the spiced bread from the Crooked Crown. However, a close second is the sweet bread
You hear me?
from the Laughing Goblin.
Yeah, we're good. Amulet of proof against detection and location.
Yep. Last. Who else? Who's up next?
I believe Sionia.
Roll your die.
Well, Shock was first, and now it's me.
Oh, Zap.
What?
Who is it now? Who is it now? I'm so
I mean, it was
confused.
Shock, but now Zap is here, so I guess it's me. That's a 5.
Mm.
The one
I
time
mean,
my
it
dice
was
don't
just a
roll well.
Discord order.
Yeah, it was just Discord order. So whatever
And-
Discord order
yeah,
is
the
now.
order hasn't changed.
5, you say, huh?
Yep, I didn't roll good this time.
I don't think that Twitch sidebar updated when we leveled.
Bad, I guess. I ain't gonna give you the item because I'm gonna do. There was an item that was, but it's just like a. You're barred, right?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna change this item
Okay.
because, like,
Would it be too OP for a bard?
no, it'd be
I can roll again.
unbeneficial to anyone that would have it. Actually, it would be the worst of the worst.
What is it?
Yikes, don't roll a
All-purpose
5.
tools.
It's just
Well-
to curl her hair. Can I roll again?
It would be all-purpose tools.
Do you want me to roll again? Because I rolled
I'll
a nat
roll.
20.
I'll roll. That's not bad.
And an 8, my lucky number.
I rolled for you, so don't worry about it. That's better. Bag of tricks.
Hell yeah. Wait, if I put my bag of tricks in my bag of holding, does anything
This is
happen?
really. It's a wondrous item. The ordinary bag made from gray rust cloth, peer-reaching. The creature you could. You know how the bag of trick works? A small fuzzy object that bag weighs a half pound. You can use this action to pull a fuzzy object from the bag and throw it up to 20 feet. When the object lands, it transfers a creature to turn by rolling d8. Consulting table corresponding to the bag color season. The creature vanishes the next dawn when it reduces to 0 hit points. So you could roll d8 and you get giant elk, dire wolf, giant badger. So you get like Pokeball these guys out, and then it's once 3 fuzzy object has been pulled from the bag can't be used until the next dawn.
Okay. Is it just a regular bag of tricks, or is it a what color cloth is it? Because there's the gray, the rust, or the tan.
It's going to be. Let's do d3 halved.
Because I would prefer the. I don't think that it matters which one that it is. I think it all has the.
It's
exact
gonna
same
be
thing.
gray.
Okay. Ooh yeah,
Gray.
gray has some of the best ones.
Is it gray? I don't want to give you the best. That's too good. Go rust.
Okay.
So
You got a
Senpai,
rat, you got an owl, you got a master, you
smith,
got a giant
carpenters,
boar lion.
builders, thieves, tinker, and woodcrafting tools. So the
Yeah,
all-purpose tool would have rocked.
I mean,
But no,
Tools
I'm a
aren't
bard.
No, it's good. It's cool.
easy.
so who has not rolled yet? Is that
That would
everybody?
be Zap. Zap
Go
is up.
on, Zap. What do you got, man?
I got a nat 20.
Woo!
Okay.
Let's go.
Hand of Vecna.
The bag of devouring.
A Vorpal grindstone.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Oh my
Stat.
god.
You're not
Orcus's
wrong.
wand.
What did I get?
I'm just playing with you.
Damn.
Well, I don't know what that is, so I was like, that sounds good.
It eats anything you put in it.
Oh,
A
the
bag
bag
of
of
devouring?
devouring? Oh, yeah.
Does it also work with people?
Yeah, it does. It can destroy
Oh,
you
yeah.
forever. I just read it.
So you got a
Why I
20?
said that. Yeah, I got a 20, yeah. It's in the chat, in case you didn't. Zip!
Okay, let's go right here.
Zip with a net 20.
Wonderful.
Name's cool. Not really.
This is me. He's made of. I'm made of rocks. Don't let it scare him. That's made of scissors.
1, 2, 3.
He does sound like Cord. That's
He does. I love him.
Yeah. Zap sounds like Cord, and Shock sounds more like Grog from.
You
Sayoni
can get
just
3
sounds like-
potions of superior healing.
Holy
Shit.
shit.
I'll take that.
You want Sayoni to hold on to them in her bag of holding?
I think I got it.
Okay.
Let me see. Superior.
That is
healing.
it.
3 potions of superior, you said?
Mhm.
How many does that heal? 8d4 plus 8? Well, I'm be set.
They cost
use it on you.
500 gold.
Ah.
So, whatever. So,
What? Okay, thank you.
I think that's everything. Everybody, right?
Thank you for the gift, Master Senpai.
But anyway, so those that want to get information, anybody want to give inspiration to anybody? So go ahead and do it now.
I give inspiration to Sionia for her harpy negotiation.
It's worth 500 gold.
Thank you.
I'm really tempted to just sell them.
You can.
I'd say keep them. They'd
I'm
be
gonna.
the
I'm
could-
definitely keeping at least 2.
You can sell 2. You could sell.
Like
You could sell 2 if you want. I'll give you the gold.
Because I'm trying to think what Zap would do. Because he has, like, Zack and Shop have an obsession, with storms and lightning and thunder and wind.
Now that it's looking like I'm actually gonna be a part of this campaign, like I need to start taking inspiration.
Give inspiration to Zap and Shock.
Oh, I just read that. It's not superior, by the way.
Ah, what is it?
Oh.
It was the item. It's bottle lightning, by the way.
Oh!
Really?
Yeah, it's not superior lightning. I'm so sorry. I got you excited for no reason.
Bottled lightning?
It's
you
a
said?
bottled lightning, yeah.
Bot of lightning?
It's bottled lightning, yeah. It's the one that. Get it for you now. So it's not superior. Take that back. Sorry, my bad.
No, you're good. My character would probably rather have lightning things. Because that's just him. Even though those are superior healings are like way better in hindsight. I'm just trying to stick to the RP with him.
No, I literally, I miscounted, and it's gonna be bottled lightning.
Where is that? I can't find that on D&D Beyond.
Should be. Trying to figure out. TP bottles, man. I'm trying to look for it right now. Give me a minute. But anyway, continue your exploration. I have to find the item.
I removed the healing potions.
Go ahead. Go ahead and give me inspiration. I'm gonna go ahead and find the item for you.
I'd like to give my inspiration out to Simon. Almost died, but he didn't. Really good role playing.
I actually never died, and close to die. I just used spells to keep myself alive.
Precisely, you almost died.
I can't remember what you can do with inspiration.
Inspiration in the Adventurers League is considered like a way to get you to either re-roll a dice, or that the DM will have to re-roll. If you gain 15, that'll give you a free feat. 2 inspiration can be gained per session, and they do not roll over to other characters. Excuse me.
Gotcha. Unless they have multiple personality disorder. Little loophole.
I had a lot of fun. I'm sorry I was out of it today. I had a rough night.
Why is it saying Model Lightning on the chart when it doesn't even like pull up on D&D Beyond? I don't understand what's
I
going on
can't
here.
hear that first word you're saying.
Because D&D Beyond doesn't let you to have your items that you paid for unless you bought it through them. Zap, do you have anybody
What
that you'd
of
like to
lightning?
They
It's
give inspiration to?
It's lightning something. I was just had the chart up a little bit ago.
Yeah, who would you like to give your inspiration to?
Go ahead and give
I'll give it
information out
to,
though. Go ahead
Simon
and keep your
for
potion.
the-
Go for it and keep your
the-
go
the
ahead and
good-
keep your
good role
potions.
play.
I can't give this right now.
Okay, I'll keep the potions. Adding those back.
Great. Olaf, who would you like to give your inspiration to? Olaf?
I was gonna say Zap Shock.
Zap/shock.
Playing someone with dissociative identity disorder.
Cool, thank you.
Alrighty, Ralna.
We'll give it to Olaf for asking about how it is that nobles can become nobles without killing.
And I'll ask
People are
Gilpep.
kind of like Vikings, so it's a foreign concept to him.
Hey, Senpai, what did Gilpep get?
Oh, Gilpit?
Because his laptop died.
Oh
He got
god,
the
I
jug, didn't he?
alchemy
Yeah.
jug.
Okay.
The alchemy jug. So he chooses a liquid that he can fill that jug with.
Mhm.
You should take
Once
it.
per day.
Are there limits to what liquid he could fill that with?
It's a gallon. You only can do once you pick your thing. You only can change it once day.
So you can
Well,
just
like-
get a gallon of potion of healing, right?
Basic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen,
But
you
it'd be a
chug
gallon.
that shit.
Mhm.
Like
I think
this-
that would be like a gallon is probably like I think 5 charges.
He is going to be voting for Henry. Henry, who's what?
Oh, he was the heartbeat. I was like, who's Henry?
My heartbeat. I don't think that's allowed, is it?
All right, thanks everybody for tuning in tonight for our Scroll Thief game. This was our session number 2. If you guys heard, we hit our follower goal tonight at some point during the stream. The thing didn't update, but because we missed it during the stream due to technical issues, we will give the dice away tomorrow night during DM Weeb's Friday Quartz Oil Tower game. It's his finale, so it's going to be very fun. So make sure you tune in tomorrow night and check it out. But yeah, we are Dice Dad Games. Thank you so much for tuning in.